right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and gals, I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're feeling blessed. It's time for Philo. So we've had an interesting day. It actually started off pretty good for a Thursday, all because Meta news of pretty much stopping metaverse spending or cutting it by 30, putting it towards AI. That boosted up some tech, and then it faded pretty early, and then we played this little back and forth here. Remember, most Thursdays are usually down this year. But yeah, energy's done good. Path had good earnings. Momentum and small caps have been silently going up, but it's still been pretty fragmented. But today didn't really have a mix. It's been like 50-50. I think slightly more down on the NASDAQ, but NASDAQ's barely green. Dow's barely red. Russell's the one that's up 99, and then SPY's break even. I think equal weight's about the same, a little lower, but yeah, nothing has happened. Tomorrow we'll get a little bit more data. So time for some good Philo. And then pay attention to the staples. You know, we've been talking about it. I put out the long-term video. You could go get, I think it's in the description. Wait, is it? Wait, where is it? Yeah, is it? I don't know if I edited this description, actually. I was going to say, because, yeah, we made an addition to the long-term. The video is, I'll put it there for you. But, yeah, the whole idea is you got it all in the video. I hope it helps. We've had a lot of long-term discussions already, so we'll see how it plays. But yeah, the value, and that value, the laggers, you actually had a very big pickup already just in the last week or two since the bathtub video. And there's been a couple of trends right now highlighting that value, manufacturing, transports, they're kind of getting a front run. So it's either going to fade by the end of the year, or that will be your signal coming into next year. So I hope you're ready for it, baby, and brick by brick. That is how you're going to do it. Brick by brick. You don't build a house with one brick. You don't build a house without the foundation, Chatadonia. So, amen. But now let's begin, Philo. Let me get you a song, baby. Let me get you a song. And then we'll begin. I'll give you a little bit more time. Jesus. Praise God. Amen, amen. It's a cult, baby. Hey. Yeah. If we talking plays, yeah, I'm in there like swimwear. I've been there. I've done this shit for 10 years. You could have it all, but you've been scared. Big scare. Funny part, there wasn't even risk there. My thoughts been my own, yeah, I've been clear. No fear. Oh dear, who you trying to control here? My God is the weapon, I ain't boasting. Nah. It's done. Daddy said it's finished. Made me in his image, but that always made me timid. Wonder why we different, don't you ever get it twisted. It's the only way we get it. Set apart from the start, and the heart isn't ours. It's a hippie with the love, but it's David with the sword. I want peace, so that means you gon' kill me if it's war. Nietzsche, Trotsky, can't beach on the ark. Want it easy or hard, want a genie or a god. Then believe me, lil' bro, you a child, you a son of the highest in the bud. Don't deny it, we don't like it when they tell us who we are. I can tell you who I was, I can tell you who he is. I can make another song that's telling y'all about the crib. But for a second, keep it real, it's not the reason they will kill. It's the freedom in believing, they want death to bring the will. But I'd rather have it now, and I ain't never backing down. Lion gonna eat me or a turtle that's swearing. Either way, I will remain up in his name and say a prayer. Here, let's say it now. Jesus. I put Jesus on the beat so I can listen to it. I got reason to believe that we living in it. You could say it's one hell of a decision in it. Ay, if we talking plays, yeah, I'm in there like swimwear. I've been there, I've done this shit for 10 years. You could have it all, but you've been scared, big scare. Funny part, there wasn't even risk there. My thoughts been my own, yeah, I've been clear. No fear, oh dear, who you try to control here? My God is the weapon, I ain't boasting. Amen. You know, I'm gonna give you I think you need this one too. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Man. Listen, nephew. Everything's perfect. Even if it isn't, it still is. Had to pray it one day to say it's so simple. Lord, don't give me too much, don't give me too little. Cause if I had it all, I'm scared I won't remember. And if I had nothing, then I'd probably be a killer. Eagle in the sky, or a snake up on the rock. A ship up on the ocean, or some man with these stats. It's all amazing, but I understand it not. The grave in the flame ain't never yelling stop. Money or the fame, all my enemies is slain. But if I had no knowledge, then all of that in vain. I'm just trying to say what we value bring the change. Can create or destroy, yet don't ever stay the same. Nah, my bad. My bad. My bad. Trump is live? I think he could wait. If he say anything good, I'll tell you. I think. Or you'll tell me. Or The Wire will tell us. I don't know. Shadadonia. Are you ready? It's Philo time. We already had a Philo a little bit today. I mean, usually those are the money ones. But I do think, man, it relates to a concept we've talked about a lot. And it's something, I didn't realize it, but I bring it up naturally with something I came across earlier this week. But yeah, man, everything I shared with you already today, I don't know if you were here or not, but dude, there's a lot of data. Don't ever get that twisted. And I pride myself on keeping it real with you guys. I mean, there's a reason why I've done a lot of what I've done. So, and again, there's a reason why a lot of you are really here all the time, because of that. And I know that, and that's a good investment. It's an investment. I've shared with you guys from day one. Always. This has been a big, I love the philosophies of even Warren Buffett, Benjamin Graham, Mr. Munger, all of that. And dude, very simple. You could build a reputation in 15 years, and it takes 5 seconds to ruin it. So, yeah, I think there's a certain reputation, and I like it. And I like the good, and I like the long term. The other stuff I'm down to ruin. Clearly. So you gotta really decide, man. And I think the same goes with a lot of aspects of life. But you know that song Swimwear? I just heard it and it kind of blew my mind again. If we talking plays, yeah, I'm in there like swimwear. I've been there. I've done that shit for 10 years. You could have it all, but you been scared. That's what stood out. You know, I want to talk about, man, fear. Fear. Can I ask all of you a real question? What are you afraid of? You don't have to answer. But have you not realized it? My brother, that's what all the data points to. You don't get how that, even that little ad thing I showed you the other day, Tyree brought it up. How you get emotional. They get you with a happy, then a fear, then an ad. Happy, then a fear, then an ad. Fear, bro. That's what all the data points to. Being afraid. You know that? My guy, why are people gambling? You don't get it? They're afraid. I know y'all don't want to admit this. I know that's why. Why do you think all of the culture is so puffed up? You gotta look a certain way. It sound, oh yeah, well say I'll do this. It's being afraid. You don't get it. Most people are being afraid. The data will even say being afraid. Do you understand? Yeah, Target straight up. Stick. It's been me and Target off the rip. I'll leave it for you. You could go on the weekly, the ones with time. There's not any with time. Hold on. No, they jacked them up. One of the weeklies is chill though. I'll leave it for you. Yeah, I don't know. It's only 1%. No trigger yet. So yeah. But Target, you could check a headline. Oh wait, Target tests next day fulfillment models. Opens building in Cleveland for online order fulfillment. Overnight delivery out of busy Chicago stores. Aims for speed delivery cut and cost improved store experience. That's the headline. Confirmed. Wall Street Journal. You should probably still be getting that early. Welcome to the call. It's the 2020 election. So yeah, you get it? Do you understand? Afraid. That's what a lot of data has shown me. Now, I've had to make the assumption in it to a certain degree. Why are you gambling? You're afraid. Seriously, why are some of you hanging out with groups of people that only bring you down? Why are you willing to put trash in your ear? Not stand up for yourself. Not stand up for your future. Not stand up for your family. It's because you're afraid. You're afraid of being left out. Come on, tell me I'm wrong. I don't think I am. If I haven't seen what I've seen, bro, if the data wasn't there. I hope you feel it, man. Being afraid is why some can't turn off the bad. My guy, why do most men fail? This is the easy one. I've played this over and over and over and over and over again from day one of the OG readings. I say it every single day. Earl Nightingale. Why do most men fail? By the end of life, if I took 10 people, only 3 will be able to take care of themselves fully. Only 1 will get whatever they want. Why? Why do most men fail? Do you remember? Conformity. I hope that rings a lot of bells. Conformity. My brother, why do you conform to this world? In a day and age where this world will offer you a knife in the stomach, hand you the chair, hand you the rope. Look around, you've only seen more people get destroyed by some of these choices. Why would you continue to follow it? Simple, conformity. Why do you conform? Do you know why you conform? Because you don't think. That's what Earl Nightingale says. I think it's different now. You know what blocks your thinking? Fear. I think people are afraid. You are afraid of being left out. You are afraid of being ostracized. You are being afraid. Chad, I hope we do very well next year. And I hope to see a lot of you grow. Can you do me a favor? I don't really ask you for too many favors. Can you promise me something? You want to know who's going to be the 300? I'm going to tell you right now. It's those who could really promise me you're not going to be afraid next year. Shit, even right now. Do you understand? Those of you who could promise not to be afraid. You guys will be the true warriors. It's funny we say warrior, but it makes sense. A warrior is not afraid. Do you understand? I pray you do. I'm praying for you. I pray for, you know what I had yesterday? I prayed for the world. I had a big prayer on all of it. I prayed for a lot of people. And I pray that this is it, man. It's this fear. Because you don't see it. When push comes to shove, why did so many people conform? Why do we look back at certain things that they were banning us for, that they wouldn't talk about, even though people were dying? People were afraid. You were afraid of punishment. You were afraid of the unknown. You were afraid of so many things. It's being afraid. You cannot afford to be afraid. You cannot afford to be around afraid. But I'm telling you, if you know what's bad, you know what's not good for you, and you stick around it, bro. I ain't trying to hurt your feelings. I ain't trying to judge you. I'm trying to help you see it with clarity and reveal it, man. You're being afraid. When push come to shove, bro. Oh, Trump signing mineral agreement with rare earths with Congo and Rwanda. Oh shit, are we back to this? None of them moved yet. Check all that one I don't think was expected. So that whole Rwanda Congo thing is about critical minerals. We might get another wave of that. Keep eyes on that. But I'm telling you right now, man. I think if push came to shove, I don't think some of y'all will stand up for the Lord. You know why? It's scary. I think some people, the more and more we see this, you guys are going to cave. You know why? Because that's what I saw people do to cave. It's being afraid. You want to know the number one? Right here, right now. I could change your life with this. You could change everything. You must kill FOMO. You want to get around that wall that I told you about? The whole thing? I'll tell you right now. This is the answer. Kill FOMO. You will noticeably watch your life magnify and get so much better when you could destroy FOMO. Because you don't get it. It's fear. Some of y'all are too afraid of being left behind. You are too afraid of being lonely. You are too afraid of people not understanding you. When are you going to realize that fear has only made your life worse? You don't got to trust my data. Go look at yours. Go look at your life. You were afraid you were going to miss something out at that party. Only bad things happened. You were afraid if you wandered, if I say no to this, what is going to happen? Well, go look at your life. What has happened? Believe me, bro. You need a little bit of worry in life. You don't need all of it. You need a little discretion. You need to be wise. NVIDIA features RR in a nice humanoid development. Remember, you had that robot shit yesterday. You understand? Afraid. Think about it. The stuff you put in your ear, the stuff you watch, I think you're watching it because you're afraid. I could tell you that's poison. Somebody tells you, no, it's going to give you the fountain of youth. I could show you it's poison. Some of you will say you will continue to consume it. You know why? Not that you don't believe me. Not that you don't believe data. Not that you believe the evidence. It don't matter. The world has slowly got you to be like, well, what if I miss out the fountain of youth? You're afraid of getting left behind. You're afraid of missing out. You don't see it? People were afraid that they were gonna fall behind and did nothing. Now you could be more behind, but that's why I'm telling you, bro. The Lord, y'all don't get how life works, bro. The moment you change, the moment you put it down, it's an illusion. Fear hates momentum. You're gonna watch that wall disappear. You don't get it, man. It's crazy. Because that's the whole point. You're gonna get it. You could still do it now. And I'm not talking just the long term. I'm talking everything. But it's fear. Being afraid. And this is what I told you guys not too long ago. It's a battle. That's why I think more people are afraid, not of the battle, but of what they will not get. It's ironic. It's kind of mind-blowing. But I'll tell you right now, you cannot entertain what's trying to destroy you. See, I told you that there's things you could look around this world and be like, okay, I can't entertain that. But what about fear itself? You get what I'm saying? FOMO specifically. FOMO in life, in social, in money, you name it. FOMO. You cannot entertain this anymore. That's why I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping some of you could promise me. You want to know what you should do next year? You want to do anything? You're like, Josh, I made a mistake. God, I made a mistake. I don't know what to do. My brother, I don't care. And I'm not saying that like I don't care about you. I'm saying it in the sense that all you got to do is remember this. Do not be afraid. You feel me? Microsoft price raise. Yeah, and all these headlines, huh? Will raise prices of commercial office subscriptions. Do not be afraid. Bro, the world gonna throw stuff, the good, bad, everything gonna throw stuff at you. Pepsi close to reaching settlement with Elliott. What the fuck is happening? That one hit the wire ahead of you guys. That one you should have had it early. It was somewhere on here. But yeah, Pepsi. Yeah, look. Announcement in coming days. Remember they bought 8 billion or whatever? What price? Are they at the level? So yeah, you got Critical Minerals deal, Microsoft price raise, Rich Robotics in NVIDIA, and then Elliott settling with your boy. And then Spy's even starting to go up a little bit. Oh yeah, and Target. You just got a lot here at Philo. You didn't miss any of it. Don't be afraid. Tell me why. So, my brothers and sisters, forget everything. That's fine. Go through life next year. Go through life starting tomorrow. I need you to promise me not to be afraid. Because guess what? If you are afraid, I really think you're wasting your time with me. Not like you're wasting my time. Not that I don't want to help you. But like, truly, I don't think you're going to get what you should be getting out of this. I don't think you're going to get what you should be getting out of life, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, just straight up. You could have the best everything in the world, bro. Go anywhere around this world. Fear is going to lead you to the worst possible decisions. You cannot play with it. Stop acting like it's not. And this is something I also told you not too long ago. I think it's just relatable to now. Because we had this talk. We had this talk on the gambling. And I think some of y'all, your future's bright. That's why. Why are you gambling? You're afraid. Stop the cap. You have enough money to do great things right now. You have enough to last. You have enough to grow. Why are you willing to risk it all? Because you're afraid. That's the irony. Out of the fear, you'll put yourself in danger. You will threaten your future out of the fear. You don't think that's funny? Like in an ironic way? I think it is. Because it's like you're not in danger right now, dude. That's like standing on the sidewalk and you're like, oh my gosh, a car's gonna hit me. And then you jump into the middle of the road. I'm like, well, yeah, now it's gonna hit you. Isn't that funny? Because I wouldn't agree with the fear in the beginning, but now I'd be like, well, shit, I would be afraid too. Don't give up your position of safety. Don't give up a good position because you're afraid. Don't let fear convince you your safety is not a good position. Again, I get it, bro. We've all been let down in here. Everybody has. We've all been let down. We've all missed out. That's not what you should be focused on. That is the breeding ground of fear, brother. And I would even tell you what you think you missed out on. I don't even think you're giving yourself enough credit. You want to play the woulda, coulda, shoulda game, you better make that list a lot bigger. You don't get, you know how many people they say, oh, I missed out. I missed out on a play. Oh, I missed out on Google. I missed out on the video. Dog, you missed out not being born in the 20s. What are you saying about? Bro, you missed out the gold to fiat transfer. You missed out being a warlord. You missed out on a lot of things if you really want to play this game. Your whole life, you were born into missing out, brother. You were born into it. What are you telling me you missed out? You don't see it? FOMO? Why are you so conflicted about missing out? The Bible talks a lot about this whole looking back. Stop looking back. You don't get why? Sometimes it's good to look back. Feels nice. That's not, your mind needs to be put forward. That's why. That's where creation happens. Looking forward. I would be more worried about what is coming than what is already came. No, I missed out on this. Well, what are you going to miss out on if you're not looking forward? Because guess what? You're not going to miss anything. Keep your eyes fixed on the Lord. ALK and Southwest. Another one, dog. Yeah, Alaska Airlines. Hi. Don't see anything yet. So, who's with me? But with fear, I don't think we could accomplish much. Without the fear, without being afraid, it'll make sense. Some of you will rise to the occasion, but you can't do it being afraid. I'll just keep it simple for you. Afraid is going to conform. I could guarantee your conformity if you stay afraid. I know damn well when the next opportunity arrives, if you can't cut out the things that aren't serving you, it's because you're afraid. That fear is going to keep you quiet. That fear is going to keep you small. That fear is going to keep you in the exact same spot, my brother. If not worse, usually worse, always worse, damn it. You need to stand up. Why are you afraid of it? Don't be afraid of what you think you're going to miss. Don't be afraid of what you think, man, no one's going to understand you anyways. You don't get it? Freedom is never understood. Be prepared for it. Do not be afraid. Remember, I told you this one. It relates to what we talked about today, man. And this is the part where I said, man, you see the bait, you don't see the hook. Gamble in one area, you are going to gamble in the others. You don't get it? That's the crazy part. You get afraid, you gamble. If you think it stops at the fucking sports book, you're tripping. You think it stops at the Robin Hood? You think it stops on the prediction market? Oh. Oh, brother. It doesn't. You're going to gamble with your money. You're going to gamble with your life. You afraid and start gambling, bro. You're going to gamble with your relationship. You're going to gamble with your friends. You're going to gamble with your peace. You're going to gamble with your health. That's why I was saying earlier, like, you don't realize it. Gamblers are not fun to be around. In the long run, in the midterm, gamblers are not, like, it's terrible. I think it's one of the worst addictions. Because you don't see, you'll gamble in everything. Why do you think that happens? Why do you think people say that? You never seen those in the commercials and the gambling problems and back in the day? Even in the movies, and they paint people, oh, I gambled. I lost my job. I lost my wife. Bro, how did you do that? How do you lose all that from gambling? You think it's all because of money? That's cute. Oh, you think so? You think everybody's wife is with them just because of the money and then they stop? You think that's what it was? You think people don't have a good relationship with their children? You think it was all money? You think that's why? So they lost their money, so they lost their job? How does that work? No, brother. Gamble in one area, you're going to gamble in every area. It's not quick. It's not that fast. That's what I'm saying. But it spreads. It's a behavior. It's a habit. You keep playing with it. That's what I said, bro. I read the story of Samson. I had that sad realization. You know, at one point, I thought I was like Paul. I thought I really identified with Paul at one point in my life. And then at another point, I was like, maybe I identify with Samson. Shit. But Delilah. We all think that story's about a girl. We all think that story's about this guy couldn't say no to some fine shit. You thought it was all about girls and sex. It wasn't. Delilah wasn't just a woman, bro. It's a metaphor. For some people, that's why I said options is your Delilah. The gambling is your Delilah. The drinking is your Delilah. It would literally take 5 attempts at your life and try to ruin you. And you still playing with it. You get it? You cannot entertain what's trying to destroy you. What are you afraid of? So, that being said, I'm going to play you something else today. But you know what it is? Some more Jim Rohn. Because I think you guys really liked him. And I'm surprised how many people haven't heard of him. You know? Because I don't know if y'all realize. Like, this is so old. Do you know these clips I'm playing for you? Do you know when these are from? Most of these are from the 80s. Isn't that crazy? That's why I said, like, I've had somebody say, like, you just cutting on, you just listening to all this. That's why. I'm like, dude. Oh, I was listening to this early. And I found it for you, actually. I just reminded me, because I took a picture of it this morning, bro. But, dude, I was listening to this 10, 15 years ago. That's the crazy part. That's what got me excited about door knocking. This was like OG, like sales stuff. This was the first ever. This is before Tony Robbins. This was the motivation. U.S. plans more stakes in mineral companies. Woo! That's why. I remember they were all coming up today. But yeah, they said Rwanda and the other critical minerals. I don't know who. There's one that was close, but all the other, yeah, they're all kind of up. I don't know, we'll keep those up. But yeah, man, this is old, dude. So I'm glad you guys got to hear it, and I'm glad to keep showing this to you. But remember, I was telling you yesterday, I had that notebook. I found it. I went through this the other day. I was looking for something, and it came across. I went and I got it out again this morning. I took a picture of it. I might post it for you. Let me see. Turn off the. Oh, I have to do the whole Twitter thing and accept the photos and all that. I'll post it afterwards. Well, I wrote this down. I don't know, 15 years ago? Longer, maybe? Kind of crazy? 10 years ago, at least? I said, things not to do. Eat fast food / meat. I almost became a vegan. I told you I tried that. Forget to pray, read Bible. Procrastinate. Sit on the couch and do nothing. And then I had a tab that said habits. Underlined, and then right below I put wake up early and go to bed early. Eat healthy. 8 cups of water. Sleeping after waking up. Oh, praise God. I can't even remember the last time I've done that. Build a schedule. Pray before meditating. Pray / meditate before sleeping. And when I wake up. Don't brag. I'll show you this. You can see my ugly handwriting. But this, I'm telling you, this is crazy. It blew my mind when I saw this. This is what I wrote down. Like I'm saying, I was going from high school to college. And then this is what was on my mind going through college. I am so grateful. This was past Josh setting up future Josh. Like I'm saying, it was stuff I got to listen to these things. This is, again, when I told you it changed my life. The moment I heard Earl Nightingale, the moment I heard you become what you think about, the moment I understood the power of the mind, I didn't see anything of it yet. It got me excited. It got me to believe. And then I started doing it. It took a while before it all painted the picture that's here today. But the seeds were there, but the desire to want to plant the seed. So do you have anything like that? Because I'm telling you right now, whatever you're focusing on right now, you should all write something down. I'm telling you, bro, it's going to come true. If you care about it now, if you care about your future, something is going to happen from it. Good. And if you don't, I don't think anything's going to change. I hope you get it. I told you this the other week. I said this blew my mind. And I'm so grateful. Because, I don't know what it would have been like, bro. I can't believe, I don't know. I guess somehow I woke up one day and I thought I was just doing my schedule to do my schedule. But no, dude. This was a decade or two in the making. It all started with that thought. And guess what? Anything you have now, anything you're going to get is going to start with the thought. A seed, and then you water it. I'm saying, bro, it started just going over these Earl Nightingale, Jim Rome, the basics. That's what I thought it was, and I'm surprised how many people haven't seen this. So, we'll go over them now. But I would make something up right now. Put it on paper, put it in your mind, put it in your heart. Good habits for you. Things not to do. If you care about it enough to care about it. You keep it on your mind and heart. You put emotion behind it. My brother, you're gonna get it. That's how it works. So you don't get the scary part? Don't be afraid, but if you put down nothing, you're gonna get nothing. What can you improve on? What do you need to stop doing? What habits are valuable to you? Really think, but get excited about it. Get emotional about it. Write it down and I'm telling you, bro. Because it's all coming back to me where I'm like, I remember I would have this little notebook. I remember I read it. I remember why I wrote it down. I wrote it down because I got excited. I wrote it down because I believed. First time I heard Earl Nightingale, I'm like, wow, anybody could be successful. Wow, you could do this, you could do that. That's why the secret clicked. And I was like, damn, you do become what you think about. Just like Richest Man in Babylon said, I never really thought about that. I never thought to become this. I never put my mind to it in a way. So it don't matter what you are now, man. You guys realize that? Nothing matters what you are now. Because you could become whatever you want. There's nothing stopping you but really this. A belief and an emotion behind it that's going to lead to the action. I wish I could tell you it happened overnight, but it didn't. Again, even to the point where, before I know it, man, I'm waking up early every day. I'm doing all these. I don't know what caused it. I don't know if it's success caused it or that caused the success. The point was, I was putting this on paper almost, 15, 20 years ago? 10? I had this notebook from, it was like mid-high school till the end of college. So I've been flipping these pages, bro. It's a trip. I even got little app ideas. That's why I'm telling you, some of you've had ideas, and now you have a time to bring it to life. what has been on your heart and mind. And the beauty is you get to control that. And if you haven't done it yet, you need to. Aim for something higher, and if you genuinely aim on it, brother, you're going to get it. Your mind is very powerful. So yeah, that's what these guys, Jim Rome, Earl Nightingale, all of Napoleon Hill, that's all what this is about, bro. So, here is Jim Rohn. I got 2 of them for you.
Now, what are some of the reasons for doing well? Let's go through a quick list called Reasons for Doing Well. First is personal reasons. Some people do well for the way it makes them feel. They love the feeling of being a winner. Some people do well for recognition. Some people do well for respect. I have some millionaire friends that keep working 10, 12 hours a day, making more millions. And it's not because they need the money. It's because they need the joy and the satisfaction that comes from being a constant winner. And see, it's not just the money anyway. It's the journey, not the money. Once in a while somebody says to me, boy, if I had $1 million, I'd never work another day in my life. That's probably why the good Lord sees to it they don't get their million, right? They'd quit. They'd quit. Next is family reasons. Some people do extremely well for other people. Human beings can greatly affect each other. Sometimes we will do things for somebody else we will not do for ourselves, and that's powerful. I met a man one time who said, Mr. Rohn, to do all the things I want to do with my family around the world, he said, I got to have at least $250,000 a year. I thought, incredible. How fortunate are the people that find themselves greatly affected by somebody for personal achievement. Could a guy's family affect him that much? And the answer is, of course. That might be one of the most stimulating reasons to do well, finding somebody. Next is benevolence. Some people are turned on by sharing. When Andrew Carnegie died, the wee little Scotsman that built the big steel industry, when he died, they opened up his desk, and in one of the desk drawers, they found a slip of paper. On that piece of paper, Mr. Carnegie had written his goal for his life. And on that piece of paper, it said, I'm going to spend the first half of my life accumulating money. I'm going to spend the last half of my life giving it all away. What a goal. He got so inspired by that goal that the first half of his life, he accumulated $450 million. And the last half of his life, he gave it all away. Mr. Shove said to me, he said, Mr. Rohn, I think you've got plenty of intelligence, you've got plenty of talent, you've got plenty of ability. Probably what you lack is plenty of reasons. I was happy to hear that. He said, I don't think your current bank balance is a true indication of your level of intelligence. And that turned out to be true. I was much smarter. But of course my first question was, well then why isn't it bigger? Much smarter. But of course my first question was, well then why isn't it bigger? And he said, you don't have enough reasons. Good question tonight. What's got you turned on? What's got you bombed out of sight to get up early and stay up late and hit it all day? Next question. What's got you turned off?
So that's a little clip. I got one more for you. But what is it? I'll give you the other 3 he talks about. But we'll start with the first one. What makes people do well? You guys got to figure out which one it is. He ends it, that's the next part though. What turns you off? But how many of you like the respect, the winning, the feeling? That right there will be enough to get you whatever you want, if that's what you care about. But then don't you see the trap? you not see the trap? You see why nowadays people downplay so many things? It's like they've tried to make, again, I've encountered a lot of young men and a lot of young women who don't care about winning. They don't care about how it makes. That's okay. You don't have to have that. That's not saying that's the only reason you'll do well. But if that is, that's going to drive you. The next one is family or other people. That I've shared with you many times. That's why it's funny, because I don't have kids, but I'm prepared. I'm always thinking about the next generation. That's something that got me excited. That's what I told you guys even here. I said, man, I don't think what we're doing is for here. I don't think it's for right now. Remember I told y'all the other day, y'all got to protect the seed. I think some of y'all, you are setting up the building. I think one of your guys' kids is going to change the world. You know that? One of your guys' children is going to be, you thought it was for you, you thought it was for me, no. That child is going to have the long term, he's going to have the principles, he's going to know the law, and you're going to be able to set him up for that purpose. Oh, and then you have no idea what it's going to create. The seed. You thought the story of Joseph was dope? It was. 7 years famine, 7 years feasting, the cycle. My guy, the story of Joseph leads to the story of Jesus. Not the Egyptians, not everything else in there. Somebody else, the benevolence. That's the other one. I love it. You know why I love that one? Carnegie. I like that. I can't say I have the exact same goal, but I have a general same vibe, I think. That's why I kept telling you guys Carnegie. He said, my goal is to accumulate money for the first half of my life and then give it away. It's benevolence, but it's also purpose. Can you define why you want to do well? Is there some reason? Serious. That's why, man, you got to watch out for all the downplaying and all that. Because I'm saying, what do you want? You want to end world hunger? You want to make sure there's clean water? What do you want? If that's really what you care about and you set that as your purpose, that will drive you on. You want to know how you're going to write these goals on a paper? You want to know how you're going to get going every day, sticking to a habit, avoiding all the things? A very clear-cut purpose. My goal is to do this so I could do that. The goal of money, the goal of success is so that we can do this. What is it? And again, remember, this is everybody got something different. That's the whole point of all of this. It's not for... This ain't like a checklist where you need all of these. This isn't like, oh, you got to do all these things and then you get well. No. This is understanding what drives you to do well. You're going to fall into one of these categories. Or you're not going to do well because you can't, if you can't find anything in this framework, it's going to slow you down. Get you the full clip of it.
I'm going to spend the first half of my life, the last half of his life, he gave it.
Well, the last ones are self-confidence and preparation. Some people want to do well because it makes them confident. Is that what you want? Man, I think that's, again, like I'm telling you, I don't know if you guys see it. Paramount concerns. Another round of bidders due Thursday. Netflix deal with Warner Brothers would likely never close, Monday letter says. So are they rejecting Netflix? See if Netflix goes up off that. I remember we were talking about yesterday with Charlie Munger. You want to figure out how to do something well, just invert it. Find the easiest way to make it fail and avoid it. That's what I'm saying. All of these, that's what gets scary about this. Because I see how the world is inverted, all of these. They tell you you're going to feel empty no matter what. Take away the feeling. Oh, family don't matter. Get away. Take away the family. Take away others. Oh, benevolence. Everybody's shady. They all doing it for tax reasons. But come on. You see, it's all of this inverted. Again, self-confidence. Some people think self-confidence is a bad thing. Man, how many of you like Legos? People like creating stuff. They build it because then they're like, I could build this. I could build that. It leads to the next thing. Self-confidence. If the purpose is building yourself up and knowing you have that ability, you will do well. You know that I always told you, I want to learn how to fly a plane. I don't like flying planes. I don't like going on planes. I don't travel that much. I want to just know how to do it so I could know how to do it. I like knowing that if anything, everything came push to shove, I'd know how to do it. So I'll give you the final one. It ties into this one, but it's a different clip. And this, I think, is beautiful. I hope you could subscribe to this. I hope this changes your life instantly.
Pity the mother who says, I'm just going to give up my life for my children.
Oh, man.
Mother who says, I'm just going to give up my life for my children. Self-sacrifice is not noble. Self-investment is noble from self-development. If I work on myself and become more valuable, think of what that'll do for our friendship. The best contribution you can make to someone else is self-development, not self-sacrifice. Self-sacrifice only earns contempt. Self-development earns respect. I used to use the old expression, you take care of me and I'll take care of you. I found out how shallow and short-ended that was. I changed it to read like this, I'll take care of me for you, if you will please take care of you for me. And this is part of it, the personal development, that we work harder on ourselves than we do on our job. And it takes, I think, this scenario of disciplines, these abilities, to acquire those gifts and those skills. Now we bring that to the friendship. Now we bring that to the marriage. Now we bring that to the family relationship as a father, as a mother. And we develop the strength and we develop the power. That's key.
Play it one more time.
Pity the mother who says, I'm just going to give up my life for my children. Self-sacrifice is not noble. Self-investment is noble from self-development. If I work on myself and become more valuable, think of what that'll do for our friendship. The best contribution you can make to someone else is self-development, not self-sacrifice. Self-sacrifice only earns contempt. Self-development earns respect. I used to use the old expression, you take care of me and I'll take care of you. I found out how shallow and short-ended that was. I changed it to read like this, I'll take care of me for you, if you will please take care of you for me. And this is part of it, the personal development, that we work harder on ourselves than we do on our job. And it takes, I think, this scenario of disciplines, these abilities. Now we bring that to the friendship. Now we bring that to the marriage. Now we bring that to the family relationship as a father, as a mother. And we develop the strength and we develop the power. That's key.
That's key. Jim Rohn, baby. Self-sacrifice isn't noble. self-development is. I think, as I said, man, I hope this changes your life. It's very powerful. I think this is what I saw and what I heard, 15 years ago. That's what that little notebook I was writing down was about. Saying, how can I get better? How can I use my mind? That's why he even says it too. He says, man, you'll find, again, we don't really know the cost of things. You'll find out. You'll spend time going on something and not really realize the cost. I get it. The whole idea, you take care of me, I'll take care of you. I think I have misrepresented that many times. I'll take care of me for you. If you will please take care of you for me. The key is to work on yourself. Work harder on yourself than your job. You see where the culture, this is where it's easy to get messed up, bro. You want to spend you want to wake up in the morning. You want to learn the market. You want to do all of these things. No. Not if you're not working on yourself just as hard. I'm glad. That's why, again, I wrote this down 10 years ago. I'm glad I'm waking up praying before I do anything. I'm caring about my peace and where I'm at in that than anything. My schedule, you know why? I'm putting the work on myself harder than I would do any task I'd ever do. My brother, you should do the same. You want to help, you want to change the world, that's how you're going to do it. You think you're gonna change the world by creating something and putting everything on that and not developing at all? No, that's not it. It's gonna lead to contempt. It's gonna lead to a lot of things, but it's not gonna do what you think it will. This is what I think triggered me to get excited about this again a long time ago. Self-development is noble. You understand? Money's not noble. What do you think is noble in this life? Man, you work on yourself. How are you not going to help? How are you not going to be a light? You understand? How will you not be? Just like success. You succeed, you become a success. If you become the best at something, you become good. How will you not have money following a job well done? Doesn't make sense. Self-development is noble. So chat, what is your goal here? What is your goal in life? Why are you here? Why do you have a long term? To develop yourself. That's why. Nothing else. If you're not developing yourself, there's nothing. So what, you know why? It's not effective. It's a waste of time, waste of energy, and it could all be taken away. You know that, right? Success is never safe, brother. Self-development is. That's why all these moments you have to work on yourself. That's why people say every setback. That's why you hear all the cliches. But you're not hearing this part. Self-development is noble. If you work harder on yourself than you do whatever job or task it is, my brother, you have the key to life right there. Doesn't matter what's around you. Doesn't matter what happens. You will work on yourself. You will improve. You have the highest calling to yourself. Before you tell me about the job, before you tell me about the money, all of it, you have to answer to you, and are you developing and growing? Chat, it makes sense. you take care of me, I'll take care of you. No. Oh, I get it now. It's so mind-blowing. Bro, if you take care of yourself for you, take care of me for you, and you for me, that's how it works. If you develop yourself, I think you are going to do some great things. Then you're really going to see what you could do in the world. But at the same time, as a social contract, as society, we all need to hold this in the highest standard. You get why, right? Because if I take care of myself for you, but you don't want to take care of yourself, what's going to happen? It's contempt. It's shallow. It's fake. Yeah, it doesn't, bro. Self-sacrifice. Believe me. You should care about others, and it's a good heart to have. This doesn't say not to take care of others. But if you think that's noble and you think that's the goal of life, my brother, it's not. It's going to be how you develop yourself. Because guess what? I guarantee you develop yourself to the highest of your potential and capability, you would do more than any sacrifice you would ever give to anybody. You say, sacrifice yourself for your kids. No. Develop yourself for your children. You see the difference? You become the highest level. You care about your finances. You care about your soul, your spirit, all these things of life. You develop yourself to the highest standard. I guarantee you will change your children's life more than any sacrifice. That goes for anything. You develop yourself to the highest standard, my brother, you will help your friends out. You want to take everybody with you? That's how you're going to do it. Or you could sacrifice it all. How long is that going to last? If you develop yourself, you will have more of an impact and a change. And same goes, bro. That's what I'd want to be around. I don't want any of you to sacrifice anything for me. I hope you don't. I would rather you have yourself, you develop yourself for me. I mean, like, wow. To have people, to have the highest form, the highest calling of self-development, I think you're going to do great things. I think you're going to be of service to the world. Why sacrifice? I think the only thing you got to sacrifice is whatever is necessary to develop yourself to the highest. So it's up to you. What motivates you to do it? What gets you going? Again, if it is family, then you don't need to sacrifice yourself for your family. You will change your family's life if you develop yourself. Work harder on yourself than you do your job. Don't work your job so hard you can't work on yourself. And then all we're left with is that. You'll see the doors open. You'll see a lot of things open. It starts with yourself. So, man, I love it. And I'm glad I'm going to keep sharing these with you. And I hope today, if you haven't, remember, I've been all day, every day this week, I'm telling you today, you got to do something now. I hope you go to bed tonight thinking about this. I hope you wake up tomorrow. I hope you decide right now, just put everything down and say, that's my cause. I am going to develop myself to the highest. I am going to control myself. That's what you got to do. Because once that happens, bro, it's insane. That's what I'm saying. I look back at this little document, bro, this little notebook I had. And I always wanted to help my family. I did change. That's what I was telling y'all yesterday. I'm like, I don't get where people got this idea. At least, yes, I've got to drive the nicest cars in the world. I got to do things many people haven't. Oh, bro, I was just a little fucking Egyptian boy. You have no idea. I still am. That's why it was all about developing. That's why I wanted it. I did. I wanted to change the world. I knew God was real. I did seek out with the wealth. But man, above all, bro, you know how much I love my mama. I love her. Even my family, my sister, y'all even hear it all. And I knew I had to do something. And that's why I can't explain it to you. I really can't. I don't know why I was writing that stuff down. I just remember listening to Earl Nightingale. I remember listening to these Jim Rohms, all of it, bro. And that's why I was like, I'm so grateful. It was personal development, self-development. I've made the mistake of thinking sacrifice. I've done it, yes. I've done a lot of sacrifice. But I didn't, the real impact was the self-development. Developing myself, I was able to help develop others. I was able to help do and complete some of my goals. Still got a lot more. And the ones that I want to complete, my brother, they don't require me sacrificing. They require me developing. You think you've seen the best Josh? Dog, I got a long way to go. So do you. And we must together. Not that we're on the same boat in this playing the same. No. We are both called to the same thing. We've reached the highest of our development. We keep developing. It's going to lead to something bigger than we could all imagine now. Because guess what? I couldn't imagine when I wrote down that just wake up early, get a schedule. I did not know what that was going to ever lead to. I knew it would develop myself. Oh, man. So, Chad, I hope today, I hope when you wake up tomorrow and every day from now, you really can have this commitment. The commitment to work harder on yourself than you would any job. You understand? Because you develop yourself, I think you're going to be a hard worker. Maybe the best. In so many ways. I think you will be the best father, the best mother, the best friend. You name it. That's what self-development is. I'm going to call you. You're not going to be asked, what did you sacrifice? Did you live up to your potential, your calling? That's the question. Yeah, SPY's dumping, even crypto too. Well, good timing, because that is your philosophy. Take that to the bank. And God bless you all, man. Develop yourself for me, and I will do the same. Sound good? Do we have a deal? I don't know. Do we have a deal? Because I think that's a good deal. SPY dumping ruining. Hi. You do that, bro, I don't think we'll have a problem. I don't think I'll have a problem. I think the world will be great. Don't tell me we ain't gonna change the world. That's how, brother. That's how. We have enough people in here. Y'all live up to your calling, your potential. You develop yourself. How would we not? All right, man. It's a deal. I'll see you there. Oh, they just ended the live? Yeah, bro, you just dumped. I'm gonna get you. Yeah, this one. This is an old one.
I don't give a fuck, it's undone for just trying to speak on me. I'm getting M's, not getting G's, I had to save my energy. I'm blessed and I believe in God, no need for negativity. The dumb shit that you speaking on, man, that ain't even tempting me. Nah, tempting me, don't wanna see a better me. Ghost give me that energy, the future like amphetamines. I put my team ahead of me, I got some dreams you never see. My thoughts so deep, my mind to see. In Costco, why you trying me? Okay, hi, yo, what's your name? Don't show my face, don't want the fame. I came for change and maybe pay. I know the ladder, fade away. Invest in things that's gonna stay. At least it's gonna survive the flames. Man, this ain't rap, I'm kicking game, huh? My job ain't be the king, my job's to lead the way. Be better than me, and you know I passed the flame. I'm just waiting for the day that book of life, it got my name. Why you mad? I made a change, I refuse to say the same, huh? Ain't mad at you, I love you, bro. Just know that this a narrow road. I gotta make my moves careful. Some people fade, some people grow. You think I'm faster, some I'm slow, but I don't judge that. These guys rolling on a note, I gotta go. This on short, but more is life. You made a wrong, go make it right. Apologize, don't start a fight. The moral is don't waste your time. I messed around, but now it's mine. You made mistakes, okay, that's fine. I used to make those all the time, and still I do, I will not lie. Impressed with how I grew my dough, they should see how I grew my soul. I fell in love with personal growth, so why you think I'm on a roll? From time to time I'll pack a bow, but that don't mean I don't got goals of living with the Holy Ghost. I do not condemn myself, I gotta focus on my health. I try again, I will not stress, I won't complain. That's waste of breath to try to justify my mess. Why you think they say life's a test? Is study up and do your best. Be careful if you copy fresh. You the one that loving you the most. Your value do not come from closer. If you out there fucking hoes, your biggest hate is always close. Be careful how you share your goals. Some Kansas you, but you ain't for successful routes a lonely road. It's a cold baby. 2019.
Yeah, that song's like
Get it in on sunlight.
It's 29. That was 2018. That ended 2018. It's crazy. I'm gonna play this one next. But yeah, there's no news on that, bro. I know, man. There's some changes, you know. That's why I love it. I fell in love with personal growth. I want you to do the same right now. Right now. You do that, bro, you going, the whole everything changes. You know that, right? No, bro, there was nothing on it. It started little by little here, but there wasn't really anything.
It's like this. I am the devil, it's nice to meet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Still I exist if you don't believe. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Think I'm not there is the biggest scheme. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I came to kill them in all their dreams. The devil is the dark and the truth is the lie. So I put in their minds to fall in love with the night. I go and give them some fun and then they trade me their lives. I like to keep them real dumb so they don't know wrong from right. Give material things that they gon' chase till they tired. Make them feel so alive that they forget that they die. Humans working for me, I got them spreading my lies. The world is doing so well, I think I won't even try. But I'm not satisfied until like all of you die. So I won't even hide, you talk to me all the time. You see that bad little dime, go chase and waste all your time. Put more thoughts in your mind and then I wait till you mine. Yeah, I'm trying to kill, I kill, I kill, I kill. A lot but got no passion, that's how they gon' feel. Pop another pill, show them that you real. Tell them hoes come here, get some fresher wheels, then you'll be fulfilled. You hear this motherfucker, he making me sick. Don't let his dumb ass fool you, he gon' use the same tricks. The only way he runs away is if you gon' resist. It's the devil in ourselves, not God who gon' tempt. I'ma preach it, I believe it wasn't easy, now I see it. Man, I swear my old self was a demon. Prophet scheming was the reason. Thinking money while I'm eating, I saw dollars while I'm dreaming. Only me who I believed in, but I changed up like the season. I was cold, but now it's spring, and ego falls, cause now I'm heated. I thank mama for the beat, I think daddy was the reason. I believe them words I read, and as a boy filled the void. Now I'm avoiding all my demons, yeah. Now it's time he dies, he dies, he dies. Now it's time I'm about to tell you all about his lies. Tell you you can't do it, so you never try. Show you other guys, so you don't even get raw.
Bro, there's a full version to it. I need to find it. Too many fried computers. Oh yeah, no, there was nothing on the sell-off. I closed the last 5 play. It was barely higher. They decayed even though it was in the money. Oh, we here, bro. Calm down. You'll be okay. You'll be fine.
To 15-year-old Harper, buying an $80 vintage rock t-shirt is a great investment.
I'm not gonna make you listen to the ad. I gotta go off the SoundCloud. Bro, why they hitting me on this? Clear banking account.
However you make money work, Wells Fargo can work with that.
Terms apply. Visit wellsfargo.com/.
wellsfargo.com. Okay, come on. Can we get the...
All right, baby. Every hour, you know what to do. You ready? It's a call, baby. Yeah, man. It's a call. 2019. Holla at me. Aye. Stop it with the talking, I ain't got no animosity. Called it when I profit, you could say that shit a prophecy. The topics that you talking make me think you doing comedy. I shop it on the market every morning like the shopping spree. Yeah, see, I love it when they doubt it. Ain't rub it in they face, they could read up all about it. Can paint a perfect pic, I don't need the perfect palette. They be coming at me sideways, but still I kept my balance. God gon' get the glory in the story that I'm brewing. Sorry, I'm not sorry, I believe in what I'm doing. Yo, guys, I'm pretty godly, let me see him, let him prove it. I got mountains that need moving, round them lions and they drooling. I've been through a lot, these the lessons that I taught. See, I got a lot to teach, cause I had a lot I lost. You tryna eat with me, I'ma ask you what you brought. Nothing in this life is free, everything still got a cost. At your party, what's on my face? It's a code, I'm sorry. Fuck your gang, everybody want the money, but don't want change. You don't gotta love me, I'll be okay. Yeah, they talking and they barking like I care if they believe it. Honestly, you right, bro. You think it, you gon' be it. I'm not tryna fight, bro. I'm on the turn to cheek shit. Hold it, go the light bulb. I win if I'm defeated. Yeah. What's the plan without the work? What's a blessing without curse? Been depressed and I've been hurt. I've been stressed and I got burnt. I've been tested and I learned. I've been tempted, I discerned. Love them blessings but hate church. I've been knows a lot. Thought they supposed to help the flock, but they always talking guap. Thought they supposed to show the loss. Just because I say it, fuck, I can't believe in God. That sound fucking crazy, like they teaching Islam rhyme. Saying bombs is jihad. Don't use peace, use your arms. Use my speech, I disarm. Words stronger than the sword. Learn the mindset from the Lord. Man define him by his wars. Progress ain't the final score. If you hate this, bless you more. At your party, what's on my face? It's a code, I'm sorry. Fuck your gang, everybody want the money, but don't want change. You don't gotta love me, I'll be okay. Yeah. Hey, for real though, what are you doing this for? Like, ask yourself that.
Hey, Fly, hey, turn this shit up.
It took a while to get here. Told the daddies take care. You could ask my mama, been hustling since daycare. So I had a lot of time to get me all these haters. Talking God in every song because he showed me favor. But don't get it wrong, Tyrone, you meet the maker. I'm a weirdo. Study coaches ran the planet. Learned the earnings in the balance. Serve a purpose, not a man. I'm a working in the famine. I learned working from the end. I'm the sickest motherfucker that you never seen before. I care about the final score and worry about the leaderboard. What the fuck you smiling for? Start acting like you been before. I'm just trying to live my life. Watch all the seeds I'm planting grow. Yeah, there's some shit you probably read about. Business and constituents, some words that make you sleepy, yeah. But I just made $1 million trading news above.
I'm eating though, bro. Gotta get my protein. Oh, there's nothing on that. But you'll be okay. I'll be okay. I'm in a calm.
So now I think they generate double-digit returns next year, and I think that continues to go higher for the rest of the decade. And I know we have an upside of 20% to our stock price target, but this stock could double over the next 4 years.
So it's is it the nowhere to go but up theory? And then what is Jane Fraser, the CEO of Citigroup, doing? So I know she's been cutting costs, shrinking the bank. What is she doing that makes you confident that those returns will go from single digit to double digit?
Well, look, people said, so most investors that I spoke with said last year they were going to implode because they were doing so many activities at the same time with their restructuring. I mean, they had their big org simplification project going from 13 management layers down to 8. I mean, that's kind of crazy. And and reducing their complex global matrix structure to lines of business. Then they also have their exits of consumer activities in 14 countries around the world. They're almost done with that. And then they have their transformation project where they're modernizing all that technology that never got updated when you had all those deals back 20, 25 years ago. They did all three activities at the same time, and guess what? They not only met their targets, they exceeded them. I think they'll exceed their targets for this year, and that sets a nice platform for kind of escape velocity from value destruction to value creation.
And that's probably the most attention-grabbing call of yours. But when you say Goliath is winning, pretty much all the banks we're talking about are, by definition, big, right? They're the biggest, they're the brand names. Scale helps so much, I guess, in this business. Does that, by definition, mean you're leaving out the regionals? You're not really interested in, in that kind of play? Because some might say rates coming down and some of the macro things going on that you...
I just didn't want to chew in your ear. What's up, baby? Well, we're back. That's it, man. I think we need more. We might have to go through another round of Earl Nightingale and Richest Man in Babylon. Maybe I'll play that on one of the days, the first day I take off, when the market slows down. I'm gonna just play a 6-hour audiobook of Richest Man. I'm gonna get you all the Jim Rohn clips, cause y'all gotta just personal development. I fell in love with personal growth. But yeah, if you have any off topics, now's the time. You may be freaked out by the drop. It's very, very marginal. I mean, look at the Russell, way higher than earlier, and you barely read on the Nasdaq. That was just, I think, that offered an opportunity to get out of those puts. I made them free, and then they went down, and then they got back up. But they were definitely up way more, or like it was actually higher, but it wasn't as much as you should have got. Oh, just from being in the money. See, I mean, this week has been, that's why I was saying how fascinating it was this morning. Because, like, momentum and, like, small caps have quietly been running. And then, literally, the, like, transports and some of these other value names did very well. We even had a critical minerals update there. That was kind of new. But, yeah, they just kind of been melting away. You had a lot of headlines, actually, during Philo. Did it, y'all. We did it. We balling today, bro. I don't know. I want to play ball. He just texted me, but I gotta drive like 30 minutes, 40 minutes probably. I think I'm addicted, but then I'm gonna be sore as hell. But it's Friday, so you know. Sipping on some Fizzerve. Pro. Did you find out why they got rid of the courts? Yeah, they're turning it into like squat racks at all of these gyms, bro. There's one though. I'm too scared though. I don't want to like. I like the old guy courts because like we played at this other one and it had like it was big. It had double courts and like there was young. We played with the young guy last time. They were like high school going to college. This big ass motherfucker, dude. There was this kid. He was like 6'2" probably, but he was like skinny as fuck, right? So I thought I was like, easy. Bro, this kid is tough. He was like, he wouldn't call foul. Like I would get the ball and like I was playing soft with him. I was like, all right, I'm gonna break this kid. He was too small. But like, dog, I was very impressed. But yeah, we let some of the young guys go in, but now there's like another court of like younger people. I don't know which one I should play on, bro. Cause I could guard them still, and like it's there, but I'm like, I'm gonna get hurt. Like these guys are fucking. That's the old guy general like agreement, is that we don't want to get injured. But these young guys, bro, they ball like ball is life, dog, and it is life. But nah, man, they go a little crazy. Did I say it's Friday? No, tomorrow's Friday. I said tomorrow's. That's what I meant. Like I balled today, you know. So it's Friday tomorrow. So even if I'm sore tomorrow, it won't be that bad. But it sucks being so. I might not play on Tuesdays anymore. I might have to only lift on Tuesdays. Because if I lift and run, bro, I'm sore the rest of the week now. And then, or I got to take like an ice bath. I got to do all that. $100 million worth of crypto longs liquidated in the last 60 minutes. Why do I feel like that happens every day? Oh, Bitcoin. It wasn't that bad. I mean, was it Monday? It was Monday, right? Where it had that bad day? I think. No, that was Friday. Yeah, Friday into Monday. That was the worst day since March. You know that? Yo, why did you disconnect me? What the fuck? Hello? DTE and CMS energy names. Can you guys hear me? I think it cut me again. CMS and DTE, they're moving like something. A lot of these energy companies just got knocked. Now, y'all hear me? It's weird, it just disconnected me. Trump may pull the U.S. out of USMCA next year? Or? Why isn't this spy reacting? So I think anything watch out, watch the spy on that. That might been the headline on why we dropped. They might have just front ran that. That's coming out now. USTR, Trump may pull the U.S. out of USMCA next year. Now some of the mineral plays are going, but keep an eye out for that. You guys, you might be a delay or that was a front run, but that seems like a big headline. Am I tripping? Well, those they were literally the same play I sold just got fucking knocked, so I just got back into it for a fraction of the price. But I don't know. It may not be. It sounds big, bro. That sounds negative, yeah. But I think this could have been the front run. Do you see what I'm saying? So I kept it really, really small, but that could have been the front run. But that's why maybe all those energy plays, anybody with exposure with Canada who'd have to pay more, it could be primarily energy. You read that an hour ago? So then that's what I'm saying. Maybe that's it. But I didn't see that one an hour ago, but now after that drop, that could be them. That's coming. I see USTR as the source. So it could be a reiteration. Be careful with that. Like I'm saying, that could have been it. That's why I'm really hesitant on it. But theoretically, that sounds bigger. But if it is old, it's going to be neuter. That could have been this drop then. That tracks 30 minutes. Fell in love with long time growth. Greer tells Politico 6 hours ago. So it is old. IMAX popping. I don't know, man. That one's odd. Because it is old. And then IMAX, I don't know how big that is. Beautiful day in the long term. Nice tweaking. Those are going up though. I took a small gain on that. Just a couple bucks. I kept it really small. I could have probably held it. I'm telling you, I just sold some of those contracts for like $1, and then they went down to like 10 cents. So not bad, but I don't. It's weird, man. I think this was the front run to it, but then now you guys are saying 6 hours too. I see this 6 hours ago. But then you had all those, something with those energy names, and now Whirlpool dropping. But look, all of these little like energy holding companies, they all got clapped too. DTE, PNW, the one I just put up there as well. And then Baidu was going up on that as well. Now airlines dropping. Even then, I think it's Thursday. I think tomorrow is going to be good. That's what I was saying yesterday. I made a spy play on it. But I think tomorrow, Thursday bad, Friday good, and then it really does depend on the data. But even then, the data has been generally the same. And remember, it's delayed. All of the data that you're getting now is still from a couple months ago. Goldman froze Sirius One's bond sale after the CME Link data center outage exposed how easily an AI boom data center leases can be broken when critical systems fail. You remember a month ago when that was in the bathtub video where we talked about the bearish stocks and the amount that was there, and then the private credit. But yeah, nothing's happened since then in private credit. But remember, if somebody we were just exposed to people just fully going bust on some of those loans. So I think that could be related to it. People have been a little bit more cautious. Oh, I need to do a stretch, bro. You know that? I fell in love with personal growth. Chatadonia. Like that, tell the people that Philo water is back. Ira Jersey.
Going to continue to worry about the labor market, and as soon as we start to see more labor market data, if that labor market's not particularly good, then they'll continue to be easy, right? And maybe not cut every meeting, but at the same time be on the more cautious, easier side. And then the second thing is your discussion about the beige book was really interesting, because I
love the beige book.
Yeah, so what a lot of people do, and the Fed does, right?
Yeah.
We know that the Fed overweights it. Powell certainly does.
This is a much more granular look at what's going on as opposed to some of the other data that we get.
Yeah, but it is survey based, right? It is like, comments that are made by different people that members of the different Fed banks speak with regularly. But it's important to the Fed, and one of the things that we do is we parse it using a natural language processing model that we have, and what that showed is that it's in the last reading is that it was much more dovish than it was the previous two meetings. So, so it was overall pretty weak, and I think that because of that, that's one reason to think that the Fed is going to hike next week. And if you continue to see that weakness, I think that they'll cut even more in the first half, and that might be a little bit different than what other people are thinking.
I love that you said dovish, because I want to get to someone who has kind of a more hawkish perspective. Greg Peters, Co-Chief Investment Officer at PGIM Fixed Income, member of the Treasury Borrowing Advisory Committee. He spoke to our Bloomberg colleagues in Asia overnight about what he expects from the Fed. He also talked about the expectations of maybe a Kevin Hassett Fed. First up, though, he addressed next week's meeting. Listen up, everybody.
We will have a hawkish cut, coming up, but I'm not sure there's a lot of information coming out of that meeting, right? I think the markets are focused on what happens next, and what happens next is the new Fed chair, the new composition, and quite candidly, the meddling of the administration in Fed affairs. The market has reacted since the betting markets have, raised the probability last week. The bond market has performed quite poorly. So the bond market's telling you that there are some concerns there. But on one hand, you have the Fed independence question, with Hassett as, basically tied to the administration. But on the other, does he have the credibility within the committee to drive consensus? And so we don't know that answer. I don't think he has that credibility. I think that's what the bond market is telling you.
The narratives that are out there. Hey, Greg Peters, Co-Chief Investment Officer at PGIM Fixed Income. I want to just ask as we wrap up here, and first to you, Ira. I mean, what's more important next week? Is it the Fed under Jay Powell, what he says and does next week, or our expectations around what a Fed could be with Kevin Hassett as Fed chair?
Well, I think next week it's the summary of economic projections, right? Because you're going to cut.
I forgot
that drop was nothing.
The summary of economic projections and the dot plot will probably...
It got me out of a play, and then I did a double dip, but got rid of it. My best guess was the, what's it called? They were saying that the Trump might leave the USMCA, but then it was like old, but then there was like a reiteration an hour ago talking about 6 hours ago, but then they reiterated it about like 30 minutes. The move was like 30 minutes prior. So I don't know. I think it was honestly just some Thursday 7 hours to nowhere shit, but yeah, I wish it was something, but in the grand scope of things, the Russell's back up to where it was, and then the SPY, NASDAQ, all of them, NASDAQ's back to green, so I don't think it really was anything, to be honest. It looked big, though. It looked wild out of nowhere, and then that headline came later, and then the critical minerals, they're going. There was a deal with, Rwanda and the Congo? Is that what he said? I don't know if that's what he said, bro. Rwanda and Congo. Jazz and Ulta on the low. I fell in love with personal growth. And UPS, man, they dropped a little bit harder. What is this? A UK inquiry concluded that Putin personally authorized the Novichok attack on ex-spy Skripal, making him morally responsible for the British ruin who died after accidentally coming into contact with the discarded nerve agent. Yeah, you guys remember that? That's crazy. Oh, they're coming out now. Oh man. Oh yeah, where's Meta? That was the big news in the morning. Let's see what comes out at 6 a.m. tomorrow. You are gonna get data though. So maybe that'll do something. I think the Sermals, the MPs, and all those of the world kind of catching a bid. And into it. NVIDIA spazzing out. A little bit, a little tweak. Yeah, and Bitcoin started dropping. That's what sucks, you guys, is that, like I'm saying, even on the video yesterday, I really think somebody blew up. Now, it doesn't have to be, because there was some private credit shit. So it doesn't necessarily have to be Bitcoin, but it's something, dude. I don't know. And then every time you get these freakouts, and the video's reacting again. So let's see. Senators propose bill blocking NVIDIA chip sale to China for 30 months. Financial Times. So that's crazy. So the rest of Trump's administration. Are you friends with him, Jensen? Is that your friend now? You think you like? Okay. How can you support that? What? Yeah, that is confirmed. Senators seek to block sales of advanced chips for 30 months. Targets H200 and Blackwell cruise. But remember, they don't even fucking include China sales in their report. It sounds horrible. I mean, we've heard a couple of those before, but it's senators, unless it gets steam, but I don't think they'd all be down with that. Or maybe just let Jensen hang out with them for a weekend, you know, and then it'll be good. I think it was I don't know. That news was weird, but I don't think the video will react to it. I mean, think about it. A lot of stuff, unless it's like big news in the morning, or even then, like the critical mineral stuff, it was all pretty minor in terms of the reaction, but I don't think anything's going to really move us unless it's like groundbreaking. So yeah, it's hitting though now more. That was that little thing on the NVIDIA one. MP again. That's what I'm saying. Some of them like melted. I mean, MP's a little bit more. All the uranium plays are going from the morning, but yeah, I don't think we're gonna go that crazy. I know, power hour push-ups. I'm on the bouncy ball doing these like leg stretches. I don't know if you could tell, I get quiet, but that's a toe exercise. Bro, I mean, I need to get ready. I can't believe I'm still sore. It's been happening for 2 weeks. Ever since the bathtub video, dog. Ever since I got fucking knocked out. I'm like, it didn't like hurt, but it like, oh, my recovery has been slow, bro. And I'm not downing the fucking artificial protein like a madman. I'm straight up just fucking yogurting it. But like, maybe I might need to go, because artificial protein, bro, I build back better. Hey, that's my slogan. Okay. But yeah, I don't know, bro. I think it's the protein shift, to be honest. Because I don't think I'm getting... Dude, the massage has injured me. I might go, though. I might be down. Don't give me ideas, though, bro. Because if I'm too sore today, then I'm not going to make you guys a video. I mean, nothing happened. All that happened is literally the silent fucking rotation and then the small caps. But then next week should be a little bit more exciting. Yeah, you can. I mean, you just don't get the same panic. I mean, that's it. The play from yesterday, like reacting, some of the earnings plays actually did good. The old meta, that came back up, so it wasn't too bad. But it is very slow. Slow and lack of panic. Panique. Picnic, panic, picnic. Picnic, panic. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather. She sells seashells by the seashore. An hour of warm-up? I don't really warm up. Okay, you're coming back down. Again, you did the little VWAP dance. BPC. I might have... How is it are you still doing the oral one? Has it actually been noticeable? I'll get me some right now, bro. I'll get me some right now. I should just find somebody to inject me, for crying out loud. You know it? Is it actually the spray? Have you noticed it? Because you've been on it at least for a month now, I think. That's what it feels like. But yeah, I don't really warm up. I just kind of move around, and then I go slow my first game. My first game is like my warm-up now. But then I'm lifting. So usually my lift is the warm-up. I don't think I'm going to lift today, though. Because now I got to go earlier. Maybe. I don't take creatine, nah. Neither do I, Josh. Yeah, Hunter should do cocaine. What? Ovaltine. I know. Improvement for the slower release. I'm gonna find it, bro. And yeah, bro, do you guys know that? See, someone said it earlier. You know these like fucking 15-year-olds? It's fucked up, dude. Dog, 15-year-olds are taking peptides. You know, and let me put it another way. That's like 15-year-olds taking Ozempic. But you know that? You got kids doing fucking peptides for like all sorts of shit. Like it's actually insane. Remember I was telling you like when I first brought up the peptide thing, and I was telling you how some of the younger people, like I thought it was like 20-year-olds, 19-year-olds, 18-year-olds. Nope, 15, 14. I don't know, man. The looks max, you guys know the looks maxing is sketchy, right? Not the whole like activity, but do you know how many fucking mass shooters have been bred on those looks maxing forums? You guys know looks maxing is like the OG incel. That's where incels come from. It's odd that people don't talk about it now. You guys know that, right? I don't think people know. Yeah, looks maxing, it's like they have forums, dude. And it's literally like, you remember the Santa Barbara shooter? Yeah, he was the looks maxer. Yeah, it's incels with motivation. 100%. No, but like you guys don't get, because you don't know what happens? Motherfucker, watch, y'all gonna go, it's like this whole idea of like maximizing your looks. So you like do stuff to make your jaw stronger, like get definition in your face. They do all these things now, peptides, surgeries, gym, all these things to make you look better, like maximize your looks. Yeah, like mewing and shit like that. You've known him, bro. That's why is everybody acting dumb like they don't know about this one. Because I'm telling you, back, you used to call them incels. Like, it's all they're fucking incels. So then it would be like, in the forums, though, like, that's the dark side of it. Like, maybe it's like, if you really know the looks maxing community, they get really radicalized. And it has had, like, again, there's been at least, I think, 2 or 3 mass shooters who were, that's where they used to, like, find their profiles. And, like, pretty much the community just, it gets weirder and weirder and weirder the deeper that you go. And because then you don't know what happens. Maybe you guys, I know too much, man. I know too much. Yeah, man, I fucking hate it. You know, I still live pretty peacefully, though. I could turn off that's why the mind control thing. You know what I'm saying? I could turn off my thoughts on a dime. You know, I could go start focusing. It's beautiful. Praise the Lord. But, like, you don't know why they go crazy. It's funny. I'm sitting on, like, a bouncy ball telling you all this. Dude. Dog, you don't know what happens? Because then these guys, they'll go and they'll increase their looks. They'll get stronger. They'll have a face. You know, like, I look like a lizard. And then they'll, like, fucking do all of this shit. And then they still won't get laid. And then they get pissed. And then they start to hate women, like, violently. And then they get, like, really mad. And then it's just like, because, like, bro, you can't fix a personality. You can't fucking personality smash, dog. You can't smash your personality into a new one. Okay? You need personal development, personal growth. That's what happened. That's what they don't understand. Because then it's like, it's a very shallow thing. Because then they're like, oh, women don't like me because I'm ugly. That's part of it. But you're ugly in many ways. Believe, you know, I have a beautiful personality. I look like a lizard still. But that's yeah, you need personality maxing, and they don't know that. But then it's also sad too, because the odds are stacked against them. Because I saw this one too. I saw someone say they're like, it's easier now to become a millionaire than to find like a potential mate who's not just like fucked up because of culture, which I kind of agree with. Like, I feel like the dating market is very, very bad for them now. So then you do all of this shit to either still not get laid, or they now go start doing it, and they're like, all I could pull is the worst possible potential I couldn't even think of. I think they call it hoflation if you're not familiar. But yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible. I feel bad for them. But personality maxing, we should personal development. Come on, you guys. Come on. No. They got to do it for themselves. Yeah, that is true. But, like, I mean, if you're going to, like, personality, bro. I'm telling, not even personality, peace, personal development. Because, yeah, but that's the thing is, like, most people, you know, all of us, we've been sent, you know, media. It got better recently with all this, like, you know, fucking fat Victoria's Secret models and shit. But, like, you know, most of the life it's been like beauty, glamour, and it comes off a certain way. That's why, like, young women on like social media, it's very, very bad for them. And like it causes a lot of dysmorphia and shit like that. Because like you are taught that like you're sent the message that looks are very important, and like they are to a certain degree, but it's not like it's just deeper than rap, bro. That's just not really all that it is. But that's why, like, they really are focusing on only looks, and then they'll go and get it. But it's like, dog, you're not. No. But believe me, I had the same realization. Well, you know, and one time in your life, you guys will realize it. Just go to fucking Ohio. That's what we should do. We should take all these fucking incels, take them to Ohio, and be like, look, the hot girls don't even know they're hot. But now the internet has made them, never mind. So then again, it's a different age. Yeah, and Europe, though. I don't know, bro. I don't want to tell you guys, I don't think you should be a passport, bro. I think you should import. Because honestly, bro, my girl is great. That's why I think she's a spy. But, like, she has friends who are European, and they just, like, they grow up very differently. Like, I don't think you guys realize it. That's what's happening is, like, you guys, like, I don't know. Like, I love America. I really do. And I think there's some great American women. There really, really is. But it's like, yeah, you're not, like, it all depends how you get raised. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, it's just, yeah, culture and not in, like, a fucking, yeah, ethnicity. No. Just, like, it literally don't matter your background. It really matters how you're raised. And there's still many people all over the world who are raised properly, and they're raised with standards and morals and things that would, you know, make you act a certain way, or you would receive it much more favorably. But yeah, man, Pentagon approves $2.6 billion sale of airstrike weapons to Canada. Yeah. I mean, American girls are just crazy nowadays, bro. But then again, there's good people everywhere, I believe. You know, America's still the greatest place. You have to pay tariffs and stuff. I mean, my girl got here pre-tariff, so that's fine. That's the only downside. My girl shops on fucking Alibaba and shit. I don't know how to get her to stop, dude. I'm like, you don't. I say, Xi Jinping, why do you want to wear all of that polyurethane? It's on your skin. Do you know it's child labor? And she's like, iPhone. I'm like, oh, man. That's it. That's the only thing, bro. I guess I do own Alibaba, so I guess she is really supporting. I didn't think about that. I guess I'm just a hater. I don't get it, man. All these, like, I'm telling you, the looks maxing incels, if I could change your mind, just go watch one episode of 90 Day Fiance. How have you guys not realized it? I don't get it. 90 Day Fiance is terrible too, bro. It's toxic. And all those guys on there, it's like the reverse version of the looks maxing. It's just like ugly ass motherfuckers, and they're like, if you don't cook, I'll deport you. It's all a bunch of Donald Trump's, dog. I'm telling you, it's kind of crazy. But then they don't got Donald Trump money, and then they're just like, oh, you're going home. It's a fucked up. That's why that show, I used to like it, but I'm like, oh man. Big Ed. Dude, I told you, we would see Big Ed in San Diego. You would just see him walking around. It was the craziest. And like, bro, he moves like a celebrity. Like, like some of y'all, I think I'm a celebrity, bitch. I be wearing fucking basketball shorts. I wear a hat. I hat fish. I have to hat fish. Drewski called it out, bro. But then I do it so I could also get some privacy. But I'm really just hat fishing. But at the end of the day, bro, nah, bro. Big Ed, dog, he got people coming up to him. They try to take pictures with him. And even if nobody, bro, his little ass, bro, he walk with his chest out. You could just see it in his eye, bro. He knows he's the man. He knows it. He knows he's famous, and he acts famous. It's the greatest thing. Because even I was like, yo, Big Ed. I was tripping. I said, oh my gosh, it's Big Ed. Holy fuck. It's Big Ed. He's like, he wasn't that big, but it was Big Ed. Uh-huh. You could see it in his eye, bro. I'll tell you, he's a San Diego treasure now. You know that? It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I have seen the looks, the clavicle. Is it clavicle? I don't know how to fucking say his name. But yeah, I've seen him. That's why I was like, I don't know. He seemed kind of normal, but then I'm not gonna. Every time I see somebody, bro, and I like, I'm just nice as hell. Because last time I was like, remember when I started discovering Nick Fuentes, and I was like, oh, you guys are fucked. So, but like I'm saying, I see I know the looks maxing thing because it's all fucking incels. And that's what I was telling you, bro. It's like, just, I don't know why people are so unaware of they're like really unaware of the background. The background of looks maxing is dark, dude. It's very radical. And it's not, it does imply a lot of crazy shit. And I think it fits the agenda of radicalize and make the youth feel hopeless, further away, dumb, you name it. And like I'm telling you, I could judge it by the conclusion. I promise you, bro. Smash your fucking jaw. Fucking look like you were born in fucking Russia, mogging damn Chad. You're still not gonna get laid. And if you do, it's either gonna be a fat chick or a chick that you'll probably be disgusted with yourself with, not because of how she looks, but because of how she behaves. And I'm telling you, it's not. Oh, it only gets darker from there, brother. It gets a lonely road. So they don't know that yet, but I think you should know it. You have enough information to know this. So that's why I think they're leaving that part out. But time will be the judge, and we'll see. But that's what I like. I'm a big fan of the gym. I'm a big fan of personal development. You don't need to take steroids, and personal development is all around. Again, don't matter what you look like if you're still ugly on the inside, okay? And if you're nice on the inside, it should show up on the outside in some other ways that will add to your beauty. Does that make sense? It's all about balance in life. Why don't they like fucking balance maxing? Personal development, man. Yeah, watch Shallow Hal. It's me, Jessica. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Tuning back in. Oh, yeah, you're going to have to go to the last 10, 15 minutes. We had a nice discussion. Lots of jokes, lots of truth. But, yeah. He does meth. Oh, nice. Nice. See, back in my day, that was kind of like, most people didn't realize they were doing meth until it was too late. And then they're like, what? Adderall is meth? Oh, shit. But like, hey, I mean, until he steals your catalytic converter, I guess that's up to you. But just watch your fucking exhaust pipe around him. You know what I'm saying? That's it. It's just, that's what you gotta watch out for, man. Oh, yeah, nice. I don't know what to do. Oh, man. Yeah, man, someone stole my he stole my electrical panel, dude. For real, and it was a crackhead, bro. When we found out this story, everybody in the neighborhood, I told you, bro. Fucking idiots, man. I would have paid him more money to not steal it. Homeboy stole my electrical panel for $60. That shit cost me like a couple $100 to fix. I would have gave him $200. I would have given him 400% more to not do it. I would have said, just tell me, bro. Just tell me, bro. That's it. Simple as that. I would have fucking crushed up some of the fucking stucco on my house, mixed it in with some of the fucking Oragel, and I'll be like, there you go, brother. He wouldn't fucking know the difference until he started fucking shivering because he's having withdrawals, but that's another topic. See, y'all don't know enough about this world, bro. The young guys, you don't know don't let them do you like this. Oh, man. They don't, man. It's crazy. They all just they just get involved in the trends and the hype. Hey, it is what it is. Leg lengthening surgery. Oh man, I saw that. Remember that one guy I showed you that video 2 years ago? They gave an update on the guy. Apparently he's doing well. And now they're like, yeah, bro, this is it. This is the new wave. Motherfucker, I am still tiny as fuck, okay? And I'm still getting sore after playing basketball. You think now I gotta smash my fucking kneecaps to get taller so that then I take a jump shot and I fucking snap like I'm fucking Gumby? No, bro. You guys have to live. You know there's a long term. Oh, man. This is bullshit. I don't know, man. That's crazy. That's, dog, you guys could, what's wrong, bro? Like, bro, you guys can just get a long term, okay? Personal development. Life isn't, you guys just, I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Dude, every guy who plays basketball, I really, dude, I'm scared. It hurts just thinking about it. Try telling someone it's about balance. They had a problem trying to comprehend it. Yeah, because they just don't believe you. It's the messaging. It's like reverse. Like just how back in the day, like they sent the messaging of like, you know, skinny is pretty and all these different things. That's not what they see. All they see is extreme. So they come to a conclusion. But balance is dope, dude. I'm balancing on a ball right now. Dog, for real. I mean, I can't complain. I told you I should have been inspiration. I don't show my face. I might have to. If y'all saw, bro, like I'm ugly. My hairline's gone. I'm short. I got everything working against me, bro. If y'all, my girlfriend is beautiful. I never been with a fat chick. So I don't know. All you gotta do, bro, that's it. We gotta work on a couple of personality developments, personal growth. Let's get you doing a lot of things, bro. You're gonna be fine, man. You're gonna be fine. Believe me, man. This is not, I don't know, but then again, I guess I grew up in a different time. But I still think I'm ready to go, bro. That's it. I think I could survive in this generation. I really do. I am in this generation. I ain't even that old, bro. I ain't even that old, man. So, I'm old. You're fucking old, Josh. You're lying. You're fucking your hair. I have to show you it now. Because you know how, like, people get mad at Drewski, bro? I fucking get it now. You know that? I've never watched a fucking Drewski clip and been offended. Oh, I'm fucking offended now. I declare war on Drewski. He fucking died. Dude, it was so bad. He ain't never targeted me that personally, bro. You know that? He ain't never targeted me like that. Now I'm like, oh, man. Have you seen this? This is sad, Rich. It's too accurate, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? I used to think he was funny, bro. And I was like, ha ha ha, yeah, bro. Nah, I see how people get fucking offended. I understand it now. Oh, I get it. Yep, bro. Nah. Here it is, bro. This is a personal attack. Put on a hat and be 30 years younger. Here.
What's your type? I need something with long curly hair, like an independent woman. I'm picky. I'm picky, bro.
Yeah, so
I'm picky as fuck. I can have a choice. Because when you a provider, you'll be surprised what a woman will do for you. The Maybach. I see the top out.
Targeted dog.
I see the top of the Maybach. I see the top out. To the top. DJ Travis. I see the top of the Maybach.
Stop!
I wish you would have had my corner seat. That's why I don't let nobody give you good.
Tell you where, like.
That's why I don't let everybody cut my hair, man.
Don't let nobody cut my hair.
Do the black spray. I mean, it'll definitely define.
Nah, I don't do black spray.
You don't
because
understand. We used to
I wanted
have
to
hair,
just
bro.
you hat fishing. What that mean?
what that
is? Why you wearing a hat with the suit? Y'all ain't worried about no money though. Ain't nobody worried about no money.
Gentlemen, no hats. Take your hats off, gentlemen.
It's too accurate.
No hats, gentlemen. No hats, bro. Ladies, step on in the building.
I'm going home.
I'm just go home, bro. Lucky I don't shoot this bitch up, nigga.
Boy, you got something right from my homeboy?
Let me see what you look like first.
Dog is bad.
Okay, he's cute.
Yeah.
Hey, chill.
bro. It's a personal attack. That's it, man. I know. You guys saw me at the. I showed them. They saw me with the hat. They saw me without the hat. I gotta prove to the Chads. Y'all don't believe me. I have to show them my balding. You know. I gotta let them know. It's okay, bro. We'll still survive. I ain't never doing no fucking surgery, bro. You got me fucked up. Okay, I ain't no Elon Musk. That's why. I'm fighting out here, bro. I'm fighting out here. Mm-hmm. It's the next step is go bald. But I gotta first learn how to open up a can of whoop ass. But thank you. You won't get that joke if you don't know wrestling before 1999. Thank you. I'll be here for another 40 minutes. I took the top off. Dog, it's funny though. It's funny. Yeah, no, that's me. That whole fucking Drewski skit is me. You have no idea. I have even longer hair on the sides. I got a little bit up top. I still got like a, have you ever seen like a SVT Cobra? Like, you know, like a convertible Mustang, and it have that like bar in the top in between the convertible. I still got a little hair bar in between, a tiny bit still hanging. I got the little SVT up there. So, but the front, yeah, I got a little roll cage still going on, but I don't know how many years I got left on this shit, bro. A lot of mileage. Yeah, bro. It's not. It's not. Yeah, bro. It's there. That's it. Yeah, nah, it's palm tree in the desert. It's like a little sandbar. Like, you know, you just kind of, I think it's artistic, but yeah, dog, we out here, man. We out here. I go to the gym like that, though. I don't wear a fucking hat to the gym. So, yeah, I always be at the gym with fucking looking like just old as shit, dog. Old as shit. I have no idea. That's why they trip out. That's why they didn't know how old I was. They don't know if I'm old. They don't know if I'm young. That's it. And then I got these fucking boulder shoulders, but then my hair, you're hella confused, dog. I'm a hella trip. You know, wait till you see me, dog. It's trippy. I like it. That's how I've learned to go with the flow. With the stream. Oh, wow. Well, I'm glad you like it. I hope it's been entertaining here so far for Pow. And market hasn't moved. They've been hitting us with front runs and shit. I'm glad I got to teach some of you guys some things today. So you guys are making sure you guys are all up to date with the latest. Oh, NVIDIA driver available. I might need to do that. Yeah, I got like a T-top kind of, but not the T, just the bar, just the roll cage. It's a good way to describe it here. For those of you who don't know it, damn, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's way cooler if you describe it as a car. Yep, just like this. Nice. Like a newer body style, though. I got I'm updated bodies, but I got that, right? That's my hairline. So the top and the front is gone. Like, that's my forehead. That's the top of my head, empty. Then I got this little, like, bar of, like, curly hair up top. And then the back is just, that's it. The back, that's me right there. It look good. I don't know. That's confidence. You got the Targa top. I got spoiler in the back. I got I got these curls, everything, bro. It's a trip. I'm telling you. People don't know what to do. They don't know how to react. Like sport mode. Fuck out of here. Yeah, man. If y'all want, we could start. I'll cut your guys' hair if you would like to try it. I'm down. Come to the farm. I'll line you guys up. I'll give you the same one. We can make it a trend. Yeah, but if I put a hat on, I look 20 years younger. I take off the hat, I fucking qualify for the reverse mortgage. It's insanity. It's insanity. But it's good, man. This is, bro, we're still, I mean, remember, we're still in Chop City. We really are. This whole week has been 7 hours to nowhere. It's been 5 days to nowhere. That's it. In an odd way, it reminds me of my hairline. Never mind. I'm just still hurt by the Drewski skit. Well, that's why I told y'all, you guys got to decide. Bro, you either decide to get the surgery if you care about it, or you shave it bald, or you fucking live like I do. But you require 0 fucks, dog. Okay? And a girl from Europe, she don't fucking understand English, bro. She don't know what's going on, bro. That's why. Praise God. Like, it's different, dog, you know? That's it. She look great, though, bro. You know that? It's amazing, bro. That's how they be like, what? It's hella confusing. But it's a lot of clarity in life when you decide. That's all you got to do, bro. You just got to decide. You decide it earlier, because why are you going to torture yourself? Why? You just got to decide early, bro. If you do that, you'll be fine. Otherwise, you go back and forth. You one TikTok away from getting influenced. That's it, man. Can we get a Chadette to weigh on the topic? They can, but all the ladies are gonna lie to you. That's okay. Come on, bro. Why haven't you learned this yet? That's it. They like, nah, it don't matter. Oh, it matter. Oh, I like a dad bod. I don't like. They all gonna lie. It's okay. They can't go out like that. Why put them in that position? Why are you gonna make them lie, bro? Why are you gonna make it's okay? They got shit, man. You all got your preference. That's it. What are you gonna do? You're gonna turn me into Nick Fuentes? Now you're gonna make me date up? Yeah, y'all see I refrain. Fucking Transformers, robots in disguise. Alright, I'm gonna go pee now. Go to the bathroom. What the fuck is this?
I mean, you can watch us on YouTube. We're actually running video of you doing one of these robotic surgeries. You do it with something called, is it called the mantra?
Yes.
Telesurgeon. You have a more
robotic
advanced
surgery. Okay.
device now that you're trying to build on off the mantra?
Yeah, so we have mantra, which is mantra 3. And it is really probably one of our latest one with all advanced features. Probably more than many other companies out there. And multi-specialty, including heart surgery. So that was one of the things. I'm a robotic cardiac surgeon from my background. And so I really wanted to revive this one because patients having sternums cut open. Now all these surgeries can be done through tiny holes. And so where we are heading is also we have developed pediatric instruments. So we can address the children also, so they don't have to go through larger incisions and trauma, etc.
So is this more about being able to do telesurgery, or a combination, or also doing surgery that isn't so invasive, or a little bit of both?
Yeah. So essentially, telesurgery is more an advanced thing to help others, or when the expertise is not available. But our robot can do every specialty from mouth down to pelvis. And we call it soft tissue robotic system. And so essentially every procedure is done. Telesurgery is on top of this to be able to extend the care wherever required, so the patients actually don't have to leave their homes or that hospital.
It all sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
But I would imagine you need approvals.
Yes.
Is it the FDA who would approve something like this? Or?
Yeah. So being in India, because that's where our headquarters are and that's where the entire team is, so we do have a regulatory approval both for teleproctoring and telesurgery. In fact, we were the first in the world back in November of last year. We received approval for both. So essentially in India particularly, we can do wherever. Now, in fact, I'm glad you brought up FDA. So as we speak tomorrow, we are applying for FDA approval for multiple indications. General surgery, abdominal surgery, including cardiac. So our application is going, and we are going to try to get approval for both teleproctoring and telesurgery as well in the United States.
Because what's interesting is I know I would have to think that's a high hurdle to have to get over because we have HIPAA laws here.
Yes.
And just for an example, I know during COVID, we wanted to see some doctors remotely. And they said, no, you're not in our state, so we can't see you even remotely. How do you even begin to jump that hurdle?
I think that is kind of a little bit of kind of a disappointment in the sense of globally when we speak. So there are many countries like China, they have done telesurgery, we have done telesurgery, we have done sitting in other countries. But in the United States, because I practiced here for almost 40 years, so you know, it is cross-licensing is a major issue. So if you have a Texas license, you cannot operate on a patient in New York. So I think hopefully, I think not only FDA, but also at a global level, we will look at it differently. Because see, the expertise can be extended to the patients wherever. So I think this telesurgery is going to be the future. And I think
if you don't get the state-by-state approval, how much does that limit the opportunities, especially in a market like the U.S.? And I'm assuming this is where you want to be.
Yes. So we are getting it. And in fact, even, if you take, let's say, state of New York, take Mount Sinai as an example. They're very interested in telesurgery. So they have got multiple hospitals within the state of New York. So an expert surgeon from Mount Sinai, the main hospital, can literally operate on multiple patients. Literally, book one at 10 o'clock, another at 11, another at 12. So suddenly 3 patients can get. So within the state, there is no problem whatsoever.
So that's enough of a market for you, a marketplace, so that if you are in Texas and it's hospitals within Texas and surgeons within Texas, that's enough for you guys.
And there are a lot of chain hospitals that have many hospitals, HCA or Ascension and so on. And so I think, within the state, absolutely it is available, yes.
So you would work within the sort of the parameters that exist.
Right,
We're not talking about you being in India and telesurgery, doing a telesurgery on somebody in Texas. We're not talking about that.
Unless I have a Texas license, which I do.
Sure, okay.
Although I think what a great idea for like communities, right, countries that are underserved in terms of medical.
People who can't get to the experts and cannot get to the care, absolutely.
Yeah, I think this is a great need, and this will be the future, yes.
Speaking of the future, financials, negative cash flow, not profitable, I get it, you guys are building out, but if you don't get the FDA approval, is that a tough nut for you? And only got about 30 seconds.
FDA, of course, we value FDA. We would love to be in the United States. I think we are pretty confident based on our results and the procedures done and the data. We should get it. However, if for any reason there's a delay, there's the rest of the world out there that, robotic systems have not penetrated.
All right, really fascinating and curious to continue following your story and hear what happens here in the U.S. and elsewhere. Dr. Sudhir Srivastava, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Founder, Chairman, and CEO of SS Innovations International. Ticker trades on the NASDAQ, SSII, joining us right here in our Bloomberg Interactive Brokers.
All right. Well, Chad, we got about 25 minutes remaining. God bless America. I hope you're living good. We had a nice little fun segment there. That's good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Glad to be here. I can't believe it's Friday. What do I do? Do I go play basketball or do I go fix the brakes on my car? But then there's no way, if my brake pads are at 1 millimeter. There's no, those still work, right? I'll just fuck up the rotors because I'm down. I got new rotors anyways. But I'm just saying, I could go a little bit more, right? Take the car, then Uber to the gym. It still stop. I pump the brake. No, it's no. What do you mean no? I'll be good, right? Yeah. That's no. What the fuck does no mean? I forgot what I said. Do the brakes. It'll ruin the caliper. At 1, I think there's a little bit one. You'll know when. I know, dude. The fucking light went away too. I think I burned through the sensor. I don't. I only have the fucking wagon with me because I was supposed to take it in. That's it. I'm far away. Camry's gone. Oh, where's my girl? I'll tell her to come. But then she'd be like, I want a Porsche. I'm like, no. Look at my hairline. Then fuck. I gotta get her a Porsche. Fuck. No, it'll be what we'll see. I like her car, but I don't like it. You officially have a long term. I'm an inspiration. Nice. I'm not, I'm in a joking mood right now, but I'll refrain. What the fuck took you so long, dog? But good. Better late than never. Second best time is today, or yesterday, or the day before, or the day. But come on, baby. I love it. Please stick with it, though. Like, for real, please stick with it. Because it's very easy to get emotional. Remember, we just need a slow burning flame all the time. It's going to be a month-by-month basis. No, ruin the road. Well, they do. They already told my rotors weren't fucked up. They're like, nah, you got it. But then I remember last time I just did the brake pads. So I put a decent amount of mile without new rotors. So I got new rotors. I'm not letting fucking Benz do it. I ordered the fucking Brembos and I fucking got them delivered, and then I'm fucking taking it to a brake guy to do it. Long-termer, robots in disguise. No, bro, fucking dog. Mercedes wanted $9 grand for brakes and rotors. I said, you guys are insane. I said, there's no way. And I got the same exact parts, the same exact fucking OEM, everything, for $1,000. And then some dude's gonna put it on for like $500. That the labor, I got the good guy to do it. But I'm still like, dog, that's crazy. Oh no, I think it was $1,500 for brakes and rotors, $1,000 for the rotors, and then like $4 something for the brakes. I said, that's crazy. Because last time I did the brakes at Mercedes, it wasn't that bad. That's why, but then they said, nope, we can't do it. I was like, come on, guys, that's crazy. It really does. I think this is 2 or 3 sets of brakes already. Even if you don't drive crazy, it's just because it's a fucking big ass car. And then it's like, racing brake, stop! I'm like, that's not necessary. If you want a YOLO, don't fix them. I don't think that was in the options, but if you want me to die, I guess that's cool. All right, man. Shit, we'll get it long term, just in case. Just in case I'm feeling risky. Gamble in one, you'll gamble in all. What? Transformers. I miss Bumblebee. FCP Euro, yeah, they're good. They were more expensive, bro. I got a AZ Auto House. That shit was legit, bro. They have they have all OEM shit. So I got literally Mercedes brakes and everything for a fucking fraction of the cost. And they was all there, bro. That's what I'm saying. A couple years ago, you couldn't order anything OEM for cheap at all. Now you can fucking order anything and it'll show up the next day. I think you could do like 50,000 miles for every set of rotors on an AMG. It all depends, but how you drive. But you could you don't have to do the rotors every time, but brakes are gonna go every fucking 20,000 at least. And then if you drive like a madman, I've seen people do them every like 12,000. Stop tech rotors, ECS pads. Oh, you guys are versed on the game. You know about the brake dust too? There's a new Transformers on that. Wait, what do you mean? Like, is it a TV show? You know what show I want to come back out? Where's the new Fallout? I missed that show. That was a really great show, bro. It's back? No way. I haven't. New season on the 7th. Really? Oh, thank God. I love that show. I feel like that was a really good show, and then it just disappeared. And then for a long time, they should have been filming that. And that's what I was saying with Netflix today, bro. If Netflix gets, I don't know, they were saying a little bit of doubt on it, but if Netflix got people, or if they got Paramount, that's a crazy library. I think it would be nuts. I think you would have, that would make Netflix borderline OP. Why are you so expensive? Brakes, nah, bro. The Mercedes is expensive and like it's an AMG, but like A normal Benz you could fix pretty cheap, and then most cars, bro, Toyota brakes are $100, $200. So that's where people complain about the, that's why if you buy like a used Merc or like one of those nice cars, and you try to like, they're affordable, but when you need to maintain it, bro, they're fucked. And it's not like, it could still be doable, but it's not like compared to any other like vehicle. It's ridiculous. How would that impact Walmart? I think Walmart would benefit because it would be a very good valuation, but yeah, I don't know. $2,000 for your GMC? No, well, it's a truck, but still, that's a lot. Yeah, that's the brakes, rotors, tires. You could always like buy the parts and have somebody do them. Anything engine work, I service it at Mercedes or whoever the dealer is. But brakes, rotors, tires are not. That's just like, those are fucking older than Jesus. But you could get you buy the parts and have somebody put them on. That's how you'll save a lot of money. Like I'm saying, I got a $9,000 quote. I'll be fully done for less than $2,000. And that's because the parts were extremely expensive. So the labor is going to be $500. I think it's $300 each side, or $250, $300 per axle. I know they do that. The alignment for tires, though, that's the shitty part. But places can do it. I have a guy who could do it. So like if you have a certain car, all the sensors, they'll charge you like $1,000 for an alignment, which is insane. That's $100 job. And that's just because all these new cars have all of these sensors in them for like lane departure and all of that. But then there's places who know how to do it for cheaper. But yeah, it is kind of crazy. All the new tech, it makes the cars dope, but oil change, it's like $200. Still a lot for an oil change, but I do it so one day, I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna sell the wagon, but if I ever do, I did service it pretty well, just so that I see, like, look, I have the receipts. That's how I was raised off of Craigslist, doc. If you got the receipts, that's solid. It means something. I don't think it does, but it does. That's how I was taught. America's tire is great for tires, the discount tire, but some cars they can't do because of that shit. It all depends on the vehicle. But go to like a brake and tire place. There's places who specialize that. Why is Lucid popping? We got 15 minutes. Head gasket and water pump, $6,000 on a Honda? Yeah, that's crazy. I think water pump's not bad to do. Head gasket's a little difficult if you're not versed in it. But you could find somebody to do it cheap. There's some good mechanics out there. Or you could take it to like a kind of like an auto school and they'll work on it for cheap. But then you'll have a bunch of kids fucking with your car. You better hope they don't fail that day. 15 minutes till Friday. Okay. Long-term robots in disguise. Water pump F-150 was $200. That's not bad. Loading on my E15. Yeah, I don't know what happened with Lucid, but that popped. Nothing on that NVIDIA. Man, we had the pop. See, the target came back. Oops, got clapped. FedEx did good though, and UPS down. I don't know if that's related to the deal. Path, those lagged on the options. They went up, but damn, 26%, dude. Killer. Senior advisor Hassett, next Fed chair must be data responsive. You haven't recovered? Like, what do you mean? Like, physically, did you get hurt? Or are you just sad that you flipped it? Because either way, bro, you're still alive. That's a good way to look at it. You know that after I almost flipped the Prelude, my first big accident. Dog, man, that changed my life for like 6 months. I was very like, I was saying, I'm gonna get my life together. I was young, but I don't know why. I gotta do this. I said, the Lord spared me, bro. You have no idea. A week. Well, find somebody. You could do it, but I'm telling you, you need to find the sweet spot. You need to find the sweet spot between somebody who could help. You could do it with them, or take it to a shop where it's cheap enough, bro. I'm telling you, you'll find somebody to do it for a couple $100, and it would be, this is economic advantage, comparative advantage here in economics. Because if you've never worked on a car and you're about to fucking change the head gasket and water pump, you might end up causing more damage. So you got to find the sweet spot. Unless it's like start with changing your oil, motherfucker. Have you changed the oil? I changed the oil on my Beamer back in the day. You got to learn the easy stuff. But you can't bro, comparative advantage. You're inclined enough. All right, as long as you can change the oil, as long as I don't know how inclined. I have changed the tire, yes. I like changing tires. Oh, I have. But yeah, have you changed the tire? That's a good question. Do I use liquid Molly for the G-Wagon? Excuse me? This is not a time to get fucked up. What do you mean, Doc? Okay, 10-minute rigged here in a little bit. I don't know what that is, man. Liquid Molly? Ask the fucking Brian Johnson guy. He'll fucking tell you. He'll be like, well, it'll help me live forever. What? Why are you this? Okay. No, I need a cheap. Oh, I feel you. Yeah, it was an E36. Yeah, so you're just sad. That's a loss, bro. I feel you, man. I could feel the pain. But don't worry, bro. You're alive. I'm telling you. And you didn't get fucked up, physically, bro. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. You'll find one, though. I mean, go on Craigslist. I said there's cheap beaters on Craigslist. You could get a decent one. Or you could do a lease deal. It sucks. All the lease deals disappeared, or wait 3 weeks, and then you'll at least get the damn write-off on some of these American cars if you wanted to get something cheaper. Oh, it's an engine cleaner. Oh no, yeah, I just used the synthetic oil from your boy. Not know. I was like, what are you guys saying? Liquid Molly. There's your 10-minute rig to the upside. I mean, we've sold off VWAP every time today. So we'll see how long this lasts. But yeah, 9 more minutes, Chad. You should have been wrapped up already. I don't think I only got rid of shit today. Did I add anything? I added 1. So yeah, man. Rapparoony, Chattadoony. You'll be okay. Be okay. Be a A. Hi, my name is Wiki Long Term. Long term all the way. Oh, what fun it is to hold and save 10%. I mean, enjoy it. Yeah, you guys could dip out. Even then, it's not I think tomorrow morning you'll get data. Watch for another 6 a.m. drop. And then, yeah, you'll be good to go. It's moly. Oh, liquid moly. That sounds better than not liquid molly. That's liquid death. Fidelity.com. See the long term. It's gonna get clapped because of Intel. Yeah, bro. Dude, I forgot we went all in on Intel for Colt's sister too, because that's like her biggest position as well. And she had a little bit extra stacking. Yeah, long term got clapped because of Intel. Even Tap too. And then Tap, I think pretty much tomorrow it's not gonna get the same bid. So it did drop more. It dropped for 70 cents instead of 40. But that's what I was saying. So now it's even better. It hit 45.50, I think, or 46.50. No, that one day. So I could have waited till today. I should have. But I just want my divvy. Divvy, divvy, divvy. Can't you see? Sometimes the long term hypnotize me. I just love your long term ways. Save 10% myself, so I paid. You were confused when asked if we sell liquid molly and you work at an auto parts store. You're like, hey man, not here. Okay. This is not the time nor place, man. Okay. Shit, bro. Try the Twitch stream over there. That might. Alright guys, Rapparoon. Not much time. Tomorrow will be fun. If today wasn't already fun. You seem like a fun guy already. So you'll be good. And then remember, we're done with we are done with the first week, dude. And then first week is gonna lead into the second. And then next week is the Fed rate cut. Oh, I'm yawning, dude. Kind of crazy. I have not watched the Diddy documentary, no. Dude, what a painfully slow day. Estee Lauder's at 103. Remember we talked about that at the beginning of the week? Holy shit. It was in the 80s, I feel like, or low 90s. Damn. Some of y'all picked that up. Wouldn't you pick it up at like 45? What did you get Estee Lauder at? I know, chat. Yeah, you got it at 45 or 50. That's amazing. That's almost 300%? 200? Disgusting. Before you know it, neck deep in 2026 in the big, beautiful bill. It's going to be fascinating. Like I'm telling you guys, it's going to be a mix of opportunity. There's going to be a lot of pushing and pulling and different factors. So, I think opportunity. But I also do hope that, I don't know if it'll be the same. I think January to like March, you'll have the same pickup in like a little bit of panic, either panic up, panic down. But yeah, it's gonna be really crazy. So I'm excited. I know some of the safe spots and we've identified some of our opportunities, but it's not gonna be easy, and it's still gonna have room to go insane, just as you've seen almost at every corner this year. It's kind of crazy how even the calmness has been insane because it goes so fast and then just stop. It's literally Squid Games. Red light. Ringa, ringa, ringa. I know. Estee Lauder was a great one. That was risky, but that was the best pseudo China play. I love the industry, but that was a fucking stellar return, dude. 1 minute! Yeah, you didn't see that coming. Go, 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 go! Lots of goes, a lot of slow. 7 hours to go, no. But yeah, man, you're barely right below the close. It's actually a good day if you think about it on the scoreboard. But wrap it up, baby. Friday, some data in the morning. I wouldn't be surprised of a 6 a.m. headline, as always. That's how this week is played out. But remember, we got to get out of Chop City. We'll see if tomorrow brings that. And then, yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. You'll see how it plays, man. But really, it's just going to boil down to getting ready for the Fed next week. And then before you know it, man, the final really melt up or kind of chill out. Couple of global events. But yeah, man, first week of December is almost done. Last day tomorrow. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding 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 ding. Or not. We wish you a merry long term. We wish you a merry long term. We wish you a merry long term and a happy GG. Woo! Let's go, baby. Come on. Come on. Let me get a good game. Drop that GG. Do you have a long term? What are you afraid of? Don't make a bad decision because you afraid. Get a long term. It's a good game, baby. Thank you, guys. Thank you for all of you who have not been banned. Imagine going this whole year and not getting banned. How did you guys do it? Are you serious? Oh, I love it. I respect it, man. So thank you, my brothers. And God bless all of you. More work to do. We made a deal today. You didn't make a deal with the devil. You made a deal with yourself, brother. You know that? A deal with yourself. Personal development. Personal growth. You grow to your highest, brother, okay? And GG, bro. Everybody. Members, non-members, stream alerts, locked in. Do you think it matters? It doesn't. What matters is the commitment to yourself. Oh, let's go.
Everyone got like opinions and thoughts, but they don't mean a lot. And my money on stocks, I can show you the top. Every bottom I pop, both the key and the lock. Don't believe me, just watch. Use my freedom a lot.
I need me to rock. You won't see me a lot. Monday through Friday, you need me. Let's talk.
Yo, you like this one? Chain course of black, you can call it then crypto. Strategy, EDM, buy when it dips slow. Hands made the diamonds for I got it on my wrist, bro. Did it for my family and what matters like a Winslow. Why you think the river always smaller than the wind shit? We just getting started, I ain't even on my 5th gear. Ask me if I bought it, let's just say it's been a good year. You keep buying shots because that shit over your head, bro. I ain't with the problems, I just mind my own like crypto. Calling got my guy because my buddy in my pistol. Stop it, why you lying, why you talking all that shit, bro? Only way to my dope if you looking for some crystal. I got condos in apartments and I'll buy your crib. Always sunk on advances and the F is for the fiscal. Tryna bring Nigel, I'ma tell you that's
it's hard not getting banned, but it's possible.
Sorry, that was yours, let him off. Credit card, you don't talk, flip a coin, cop a car, flip a coin, clap them all. You a boy, I'm a guard, you a core, I'm a shard, you employed, I'm the boss. Somebody should've told you who you fucking with. I feel I'm J-Pad, one day I say the government. Learned it from the street, you cut the rate till it stop bubbling. Sound like I'm talking drugs, but I'm just talking about the policy. Money print monopoly, MMT philosophy. Bitch, I got degrees, but I make more than the whole faculty. See you in your feelings, that ain't really good for profiting. You could use a Philo, maybe go and take a jog and shit. See, I could do a lot of things you can't. We ain't talking unless you working at the bank. Nah, I could get a bag 100 different ways. I got options, I ain't talking about just choice. Why you looking like you got something to say? If you eating, why you staring at my plate? You amazed, but it's just another day. If you sleeping, then I'm probably getting paid.
I like that. You know, we might do that. Maybe one day, bro. If I,
Yeah, I really like this.
You know, one day, if I ever unban you all, if you ever test the rules, I'm gonna just take it to a coin flip. I'll put your fate in the coin's hands. I think that's a good idea from now on. You can still get banned if you haven't been banned. But thank you for not getting banned. And thank you, because I like it, man. And I hope all of you see it, bro. You should use the opportunity. So before we do anything, man, if you got anything, any real questions, and you really want to get something out of it, the chat is all yours, brother. Look at the runway. It's clear, brother. So use it. And let's go. Let's make the most of it, man. So God bless you all. I hope you have a good day. Finger to the sky. To God be the glory. And through the grace of God alone. All right, Estee, I'll flex it for you guys. That's what I was saying. It was a good one. Woo! I forgot you even got it, Tim. I don't even know until you said. See, you just said it. Ah!
Viper.
It's a cold, baby.
All right, child, but I'm out.
Coach always
See y'all
said,
later,
don't
okay?
look down when you dribble.
Be
Arguing
safe.
right, left, I went up the middle. That's a big account, but it started with a little. So before the bounce, I sold for my initial. Swear I lost count, head just on a swivel. This ain't about clout, it's about who's beneficial. Finger to the clouds with the whip superficial. Made my mama proud and some friends artificial. Why you getting loud? Trying to keep it civil. Told me run it back, now I'm up triple. Dime is a dime and a nickel is a nickel. Eyes will arise when the money's in the middle. I ain't that wise, they just shady, that's simple. If I'm not that guy, then why would y'all listen? See, it get nervous when I'm quiet. It don't happen on the cell. I make the money when I buy it. Passionate as well, and I love it. You should try it. Imagine past the bell, you either gambling or lying. True serum, I be sipping on that shit. No long term, that's a different type of bitch. Think it's just money, dog, open up your shit. I was getting ready before I was getting rich. Preparation, child of the nation. Try to sell us change, but they raised us impatient. You can know the price and not understand the basis. They haven't faced the truth, Josh is still faceless. Killing shit, I could quit now. From this damn song to owning the whole town. Bitches smiling at me, my peers make a frown. First I didn't get it, but I understand it now. Keep shooting like I'm born in Chino Hills. It's hard to keep money, harder to keep it real. If I was really cocky by now, I would have been killed. But if you kill me, I'm me God, so low key, I'm kinda thrilled. Amen. Jesus. Praise God. Amen, amen. It's a call, baby.
See where they are. One of them's gonna go 18%.
Yeah. If we talking plays, yeah, I'm in there like swimwear. I've been there. I've done this shit for 10 years. You could have it all, but you been scared. Big scare. Funny part, there wasn't even risk there. My thoughts been my own, yeah, I've been clear. No fear. Oh dear, who you trying to control here? My God is the weapon, I ain't boasting. Nah. It's done. Daddy said it's finished. Made me in his image, but that always made me timid. Wonder why we different, don't you ever get it twisted. It's the only way we get it. Set apart from the start, and the heart isn't ours. It's a hippie with the love, but it's David with the sword. I want peace, so that means you gon' kill me if it's war. Nietzsche, Trotsky, can't beach on the ark. Want it easy or hard, want a genie or a god. Then believe me, lil' bro, you a child, you a son of the highest in the bud. Don't deny it, we don't like it when they tell us who we are. I can tell you who I was, I can tell you who he is. I can make another song that's telling y'all about the crib. But for a second, keep it real, it's not the reason they will